Yeah, we're getting this going right now before everybody else even exists. Yeah. Yep, we're doing this. They're gonna get the notification before I even join their initial voice call because they're idiots. Okay. Uh, Now let's make sure. Let's double check. Let's see if they. Oh, yep, here they are. Slowly coming in, one by one.
Wow, never actually specify, hey guys, I'm waiting for you on the other call.
I figured the stream notification would have been enough, to
Hi,
be honest.
everyone.
Cringe.
Also,
Cringe.
we're already streaming,
Captain
so.
Blackwell.
Oh, we're
Captain
already
Blackwell, do you
streaming.
want to see the flashlight of God?
He wants to bring
What?
one shot.
You want to see the flashlight of God?
Yes.
This is on low.
Oh my god.
I'm letting him bring
Lord.
that to the Narnia one shot.
But no,
I'm
Blackwell,
going to point
It's gonna
at
be the Ash baby. It's the Ash baby.
Blackwell, you
meme.
missed it.
Yeah.
I was telling them about
Sir,
the
is
girls
that
and everything.
uranium?
We're on stream. We're on stream.
I know. I wasn't gonna say anything bad. I was just telling them like what happened.
Dana's
And
gonna
stuff.
let
Hey,
me
hey,
bring
give
my
me all your
camera.
money! Give me all your.
Beep, beep.
I love the Ash baby.
The camera, yes, the camera as a spellcasting focus, I actually really like.
Let
I
me cast
I
Fireball
do
via the
like
camera.
the
Bro's got
whole.
his curse
He
technique.
takes the
Yeah.
photo, he shakes it, and then he looks at the ability, and then it happens.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
here's an image
grab,
of you
grab the
exploding.
photo.
It's like,
I look
it
at
looks
it,
like you're
and,
gonna
oh!
explode.
Yeah, it's
Oh, that's
just I
hilarious.
look at the photo, I look at it, huh? A ball of flame. Would you look at that? I turn the photo around facing them, and boom, it's just a fireball.
It's Yu-Gi-Oh.
were-
It's
were
actually
you-
Yu-Gi-Oh, but with
It's
photos.
just Yu-Gi-Oh, but the photos come out of the camera, and boom.
So were you
Imagine-
thinking Bard then?
I was
Bard,
thinking
yeah.
Bard,
Oh, yeah.
but I'm not
I
sure
think
what.
Bard would be the best for
Bro
that.
has like an
Okay, let's
actual
go.
curse technique. That is cool
That's
as fuck.
hilarious. But
Amazing.
but you know,
Imagine I could take a photo of someone and boom, I trap them inside the photo and they're in the photo and I just
Blackwell.
keep it. But when I need to unleash them, I just fucking deploy them like a Yu-Gi-Oh
Yeah.
monster.
Why is Deadeye's
Dane-
the only
Dane would-
camera that's actively not needing changed right now? Why is it always Deadeye's that works properly?
Silliness.
What do
I'm
you
just
guys
Yeah.
do
The
here?
camera is so cool.
oh no,
I can
guys,
hold it
like
and
I
everything.
fail.
but you know, she calls me her wife. So teehee teehee.
Oh my cat.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah,
Thank
baby.
you.
That's
Thank you,
that's what
bye.
y'all
Fine,
love
it's
to see.
fine. I
My
call my
man
husband
got
sometimes my
himself a
boyfriend.
tomboy husband. That's what y'all love to see.
No, freaking
Real.
she is
My
very
hand
tomboyish.
feels
Oh, no.
hot when I do
But no,
this.
she's goth. Remember?
Yeah, light
Yeah.
does that. Deadeye.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's an LED.
That's
You
what
don't
it
expect it to
does.
be that hot.
you
My
have the
man
unmatched
would go up
sun
to the
licking your
sun
palm.
and be like, "Damn, this shit's a little warmer than what I thought."
Warm inside, yeah.
Toasty. Toasty.
I just point this at someone and it's an 8th level sunburst spell.
Okay.
Sunbeam.
Or
Uh,
is it sunbeam? I could swear
Yeah,
there's a spell
sunbeam.
called sunburst.
I think it's called
Hey,
Sunbeam.
Dane.
Sword burst.
Yeah.
Which one would you prefer for the one shot? This this SX70 or my
Mhm.
Polaroid Impulse? It's a fucking doinker. It's fucking
Blackwell.
gray. It's fucking.
I like the
boxy.
wood on the first one.
It's not wood. It's
Dane,
leather.
I think you should let me
Leather.
bring an aircraft.
No. Unless
Let
it's a
him,
tiny
and
model
it's just
airplane.
it just rusts and it's never fueled properly, or it has engine oil.
It would
Like it
okay,
doesn't
how are you fitting
function.
it? How are you fitting it through the wardrobe, huh? How are you fitting through the wardrobe?
Magic.
Some careful finagling and a lot of lube.
Jesus.
Like fitting a banshee in in Halo's Combat Evolved
It's not a
into those little
banshee,
things.
it's a warthog or a
No,
ghost. Those are
no,
your
no. In
two
the you remember
options.
the flying missions where you could jam it in the structures and then bomb all the fucking grunts.
Yes,
Good
but half the
times.
time you end up killing yourself as well.
Yes, it's fun. It's worth it.
It's silly.
It's always worth it. Everything's worth
Are we
it.
beginning?
Do it for
Yeah,
him.
we're
That
beginning.
or we use the automatic rifle stats from
Okay.
the Dungeon Master's Guide, and I play
This is
I'm
gunplay
not
a
fighter.
allowing you to bring an automatic rifle.
This is a brief
Uh,
I can bring it
reminder
Blackwell.
that
semi-automatic.
the memeing is the main page here.
Here, let me get my Wojaks.
Hey, Blackwell.
We banned Wojaks. They're illegal now.
Wojax band. Blackwell, what's my bard subclass?
I don't fucking know Bard subclasses, dude. Don't ask me
Me
that.
neither.
There's so fucking many
I
of them.
think maybe like College of Creation, and like you take a picture of something and it appears. Or I don't know.
That would go hard.
This one has the spider image. Yep, there it is. As well as all my other
Blackwell.
silly little things. Like
Hmm.
the silly little guy that
Yeah,
you
I'll be
will
right back.
inevitably fight.
Okay, give me 2 seconds, guys.
What's up?
Hey, Blackwell.
What?
How do we start? Are we at the fangs now?
Cap just said
You
he'd be
already
right
were.
back. Wait, Cap, you're right here. What do you... Oh, now he's gone.
He's not here. He died.
Are we gonna do the spider things this session, or are we going to fight your little silly?
We're
Uh,
not
both?
No.
fighting my little silly because I need more than 3 hours for that, and like these are my final weeks. So
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So next week?
and next week is my birthday, so I probably
Yippee!
won't be doing D&D. I will most
Oh,
likely
so
be doing either funny games with my roommates and my stepdad or out drinking at the time. We'll see.
good. Have fun, my guy.
Yep.
Happy
What you're
birthday!
saying
In
is
case
I
I
have to make
forget.
the maps by next Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah. You could do that by this Saturday, right? Could you?
Honestly, yeah.
Oh,
God,
hell yeah,
I
dog.
made this a lot simpler on myself.
Also,
Yeah.
I can literally provide you access to the map maker tool I use.
Yeah. Just have Foundry, Dane. You can learn it
I
this week.
don't use
Nah.
Foundry. You don't use Foundry for the background map. Foundry for background map sucks. You make it on either Incarnate, which is what I love. I've been playing around more in Dungeon Alchemist as I've had the time a little bit more, but I
Cool deck
also
of cards.
Cards.
can see how it's.
I mean, I just do it on Google Images mostly for like, I kind of like it for like how crusty it is.
Well, it's good
The
for simple things, and then you have some of your floors at the hotel where there's so many objects that no one knows what they are.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, and then
how to make a?
And then I can put like 30 Arcos into the map before you notice.
I noticed well before I noticed on the second one, but I was just like, hopefully, if I don't pay any attention to it, it'll stop. And you didn't.
if
You guys,
don't pay attention,
you
they'll
guys
eventually
most of the
go
time
away.
didn't for when I was running Google Images.
Yeah.
So you
Yo.
know, it's fair. It's fair there. Foundry just makes it harder for you guys to do it. You guys can.
I
I
can
know
still
you can.
draw a penis.
Exactly. But it's
The
not as
Ace of
silly because you
Spades in
can't
this
like
card
put
is
an image. And go,
literally me.
Devious.
Very
Okay.
devious.
We are ready.
We are hella ready. We are so ready.
Is the stream on the meme?
Yeah. This what?
Yeah, I just have a crab currently being shown over the memeing, so that most of it gets hidden.
Nice.
Fair enough.
It's
I can
also
hear
just
someone's
sort
keyboard.
of waiting.
So where are we, Blackwell?
We are
we
already
surviving?
at the fangs. I believe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I believe we said like, okay, long rest, waiting for the morning for the cows to come in. Cows to come home, one could say.
Cows
Okay.
here yet, Blackwell? Blackwell, are the cows here yet?
You guys are able to get in, and you unload the cargo you were carrying. You chat up a little bit with everybody. You buy some funky little things from this strange orca guy, which somehow has like is just like this strange magical creature, sort of like Black Claw in that effect, which some of you initially doubted and thought he was like in a fursuit or something, but nope, nope, that's him, that's him. And
Amazing.
yeah,
Sensational,
you
even.
you worked on some plans, started envisioning like, oh, it's gonna be so cool when we have like this stone staircase up to this amazing fortress and have this
Mhm.
beautiful dock, all that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alex got a letter somehow from the snake lady, and turns out
She's following us.
they're now in a very happy relationship.
Amazing.
Long distance.
Yeah,
Long distance. Oh my god.
For now, I think.
to represent Cap's relational
Yeah.
Actual,
progress
yeah.
IRL.
Nice.
Uh,
You know.
and yeah, you guys all go to sleep over the night. Nothing wakes you up in the night.
Take a long rest.
Take a long rest,
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
and you guys wake up the
Review your
next day,
spells.
and you look out and you see the bigger one of the galleons of cargo ships unloading the few little cows you bought, the little bit of
Mm-hmm.
livestock you purchased, as well as other goods.
4.
For and other goods. And you look over and you see Sixty, and he's talking with some of the guards, and he sees you guys, and he dismisses them, and he heads over. He's like, "Well, it's a good thing that we arranged for these cows to get here so fast. It appears that the spiders have been at least watching some of our guards. No one's engaged anyone yet, but they are watching.
That's good.
It seems.
That's good. I
Yeah.
mean,
It's good
Got
so
our
at least they're
far.
not.
boys. It's got the guards a little bit on edge. I mean, seeing a spider that can tear you apart would do that.
Mhm.
True.
But at least right now they don't view us as directly hostile. That's the good part.
Neither directly hostile nor easy prey would seem.
Mm-hmm.
We
Well,
have that going for us.
There's a child at this base who wants to hug me.
Yes, we have a
Child soldier,
child.
child soldier,
Child
child
soldier.
soldier.
Child
Eli!
Eli! Oh, Eli! What happened to Eli? What?
We don't
Oh
talk
yeah,
about
Eli.
him.
That's hilarious.
Thank you, bud. Close my
Blackwell.
door.
We don't talk about what happened to Eli.
I think you mean
It was
Ishmael.
all Blackwell's fault being stinky.
So the
Nuh-uh.
cows. How long would it take for us to force feed them coffee grounds?
Blackwell, given that this is fantasy, and I'm very certain that you would rather make a ruling instead of us forcing you to um follow the logic of how we are trying to actually get shit done. Can giant spiders just eat coffee grounds
I mean,
Because
if we
honestly,
wanted to?
are you
we
gonna
made this
try to
whole thing up by
force
ourselves.
them, dude?
Blackwell?
No, no,
You
no,
gonna
no, no, no. Listen. Okay,
Blackwell?
again, explaining for any of the potential viewers, our idea was to load livestock with coffee so that they'd have coffee infused in their system. So when spiders eat them, they get drunk off the caffeine, which actually happens to spiders.
Yeah,
They would
exactly.
like
But
us.
we are basing this off of in real world rules, and we
Yes.
never consulted the dungeon master if we would
like how
just
you
allow it
say
to feed them coffee.
rules? Like this isn't just like
Yeah,
how
Yeah,
things work, like actual
the
biology. You're just like
rules
yeah,
of
rules.
the world.
yeah.
The rules
We're
of
in the DM.
biology.
World
Does it
patch.
say where
Spiders
we?
no longer
Yeah.
get drunk from caffeine.
Oh yeah. They did the addendum. No more caffeine glitch. No more caffeine.
Way.
They patched it.
So,
It led to too many
harvesting spider silk
pirates
isn't
making
even just a
alliances with
thing.
giant spiders.
It
Harvesting
was too
spider
OP
silk
in the
isn't
meta.
just
Too
a
meta.
thing. It's just an exploit.
An exploit.
Blackwell, you're ruling, sire.
You'll find out.
Man, shut the fuck
I
up.
would
Okay.
just say we mix
Damn,
in a
I
bunch of
forgot
coffee
to.
grounds with their feed.
Yeah.
Obviously, pigs would be better for this purpose, or goats because they eat literally anything. But for now, we have cows.
Yeah, for now we have cows.
We would
Big deal.
allow them to eat until probably a little after to noon. and then we would send one out into the jungle.
We
I have a
should we
question
though?
for you guys. I have
I
a
think
quick
we should
question. I have
be.
a quick little question to interview here.
Quick
Can you
question.
hear the
What question?
following?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That is both good and bad right now.
Why?
I need to
Spiders
double
sound like
check
fucking
things that I was
Optimus
Is that
unable
going to
Prime.
be
to
your
set
spider
up
voice? Your giant
beforehand.
spider
No,
voice?
that's not the fucking
Oh man,
spider voice.
Yeah.
giant spider voice. Please
What
excuse
was the
you.
MacGuffin from Transformers? The giant cube.
This.
The All-Star Cube.
They all.
Okay,
The spiders come
now
down.
can you hear the following?
No.
You're what?
Perfect. I can make sure that the voice lines are correct.
Spider comes down from tree. They all spark. You must retrieve it.
What? Transformers, but they're
I
just
am
spiders.
Optimus
this-
Prime.
Is this really
If there are
Beast
any
Wars
other
now?
giant
Hero
spiders out there,
Transformers?
we are here. We are listening.
We are here. Come
I mean, to
to
them,
the
right?
things.
This entire spider society has been stuck on this island for God knows how long. They probably don't even know if there's any other spiders. What if they think they're the only ones?
They're about to find
Can
out.
can someone kill the horse image?
What horse image?
Which
I ain't
one?
seen no horse.
Oh,
You'll see
Jesus.
it.
I don't like that. I don't even remember
It's
where's
just
the link.
legs, guys. To
Why do you
anyone
sound
watching
so
at
weird?
home, those are just legs.
Blackwell, what's with your voice?
Blackwell, where is the
What?
where's the
I don't
Google
know.
Doc?
You sound different than normal. I don't know.
I'm technically using a different output device. I know that does affect my voice quality.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's continue. Although I hear a slight echo of my own voice.
Yeah, I heard it as well. I think it might be Cap's mic.
It might
Stream,
be
you're gonna hear some voice things. Ignore them for right now. I did not remember to do this earlier. If one of you guys is watching the stream, mute it.
I can still see the horse in the stream.
I deleted it, but I think the stream is
It's
frozen.
burned. It's
Is
burned.
it
Okay, there we
it
go.
that
Rip OJ
delayed?
Simpson. It's been Rip OJ Simpson now.
There we go.
At least you can rest knowing that the real killer is gone.
Amazing. You'll love to see it.
God. Okay.
Welcome.
Okay. Yeah. Keep on talking about things. I mean, two of our people are theoretically gone according to their visual presence.
We don't understand.
Yes, it is.
You got to adjust.
I think for one of the cows, we would probably like do the class of like giddy up and like slap it and make it just like run off, and we just kind of. Ooh, I have an idea. I will
What
go
idea?
into the heart of the sea room, and I will actively scry on it. Oh God, I could hear like, oh fuck, what the hell is that?
I can hear it twice too.
I hear it
I think he's
twice too
hearing
in static.
something else.
In static, everything's loud. What is that?
What?
Static might be your own headset there, bud.
Everything's plugged in fine.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Is it plugged into the headset fine?
yes,
So it's
I'm
all
hearing
the
it
way
okay.
in?
yes. I mean, it's not even a plug-in. It's just automatically in. It's just a wire that goes in. Whatever, doesn't matter.
Yes.
All those downs. I apologize, stream.
You have a voice changer on?
No.
It's a different thingamabob.
I didn't get around to making a actual voice changer, so I'm using pre-made lines.
Hey Blackwell,
You should use this one for the spiders.
I'm gonna fucking shoot
you
you. I'm
do,
gonna
Spider?
fucking shoot you. I'm
What
gonna
if they sound like Mr.
fucking
Hanky?
shoot you. I'm gonna.
Can we ban Deadeye? Can Tynan just can Tynan just fucking we see him, he's
Explode
dead in
and die.
his sleep. He's just dead in his sleep from cirrhosis or whatever the sickness or too much alcohol is, and there's the end of fucking Tynan Shad, and we get to take His dagger. We offer time to the spiders even get them even more
We
drunk.
offer tied into the
Well,
spiders.
alcohol doesn't affect them.
Oh man,
I don't think it does.
skill issue on their part, I guess.
Unless we feed Tynan a bunch of coffee, which would make him sober. I don't
yeah,
think he'd
we
like
could
that.
we could feed Tynan coffee to death.
Suspiciously coffee-sized Tynan. He'd look like the Mr. Not Mr. Bean, Killer Bean.
Mr.
Oh
Bean.
man,
God, I could hear everything like
Killer
4
Bean.
times.
The actual Killer Bean does the Mr. Bean.
Mr. Hold on, I'm gonna leave.
I don't know why he's
Deadeye-
hearing things 4 times. I only ever get like a slight echo from I think it's Cap's side.
I don't know nothing about all that.
It is definitely Blackwell. Not sure why.
Mr.
So Blackwell.
Is
Beast.
anyone else having the bad echo?
No.
Oh no, it just fixed itself.
Yeah, just fix it.
Yeah,
right now.
no, Dane, it was your problem again.
No.
Your
Well, no,
systems
it was-
suck,
It
dude.
wasn't.
It is,
I can
whatever.
attest to that. It was still
Blackwell,
echoing
just
when he came
tell
back
us.
and then suddenly stopped.
Tell us what happens when I scry on the spider using or scry on the cow like after like 30 minutes.
Fly on the
Blackwell, we need to
Skrider.
know.
How do I cow on the Skrider?
It's
You're
imperative for the investigation.
so you are releasing a cow just into the wilderness.
We have
is
fed
that
it.
what we're doing?
We have fed it until like midday a bunch of its own food mixed with coffee grinds.
Is
We are setting it free soon after midday,
Cows just
Is that
bouncing
what we're
against
going
the
to do?
walls like it's
then
made of
scrying
rubber.
on it.
is that what we're going to do? Do we not want to try to actually speak with them first and offer them that as a offering of peace, and then when they take a bite, they know what's up, and then they
I mean,
They vibe
did
with
we
us?
want to like go with the cow or do we just want to like expose it to them first? Yeah.
exactly. That's kind of what's the pros and cons.
I think sending it out might make them think, oh, they poisoned us. We gotta be like, no, this is good.
Maybe. So
But
what
then
do we
going
do?
with it risks our own attack. I do have plans. I have countermeasures against that.
Exactly. There's got to
And
be a way
also,
to
like,
just because we're approaching doesn't mean that we have to enter combat necessarily, right? You have to speak with animals.
I speak with animals, which will help me. I'm going to.
If only any of our charisma characters had speak with animals, dude.
If
Yeah.
only.
So
Dane is Igris would be speaking through us, so
no. Also, I have a cool idea for speak with animals for this case. But first of all, but right before we go out, I will cast protection from poison on all of us. It'll cost me all of my second and one of my third level spell slots, but I will
oh
do that.
man.
Give me just a minute. I will describe what that does to you.
Also, I'd like to remind everyone that Cap is not back yet.
He is not.
That's fine.
The moment Cap comes back, just say, "Okay, give me a death save, Cap," or like, "Okay, give me a death save, Zap."
Oh man.
Okay, so what it does for you for an hour when I activate this, I assume when we go out, is it will give you advantage on saving throws against being poisoned and resistance to poison damage.
Oh, amazing. That sounds pretty amazing. Pretty cool, I would say.
Okay. My second plan is if anything goes hairy, I'm going to cast anti-life shell. I'll give you a quick heads up. Just stay within 10 feet of me.
Okay, that's reasonable, I would say. I got you.
Yeah, just crowd up around me. We're good. We might
Yeah.
get grabbed, but we.
I was
Oh my
listening.
God.
I was listening for the past 5 minutes. Sorry, my
okay.
my girlfriend called, so I was like just talking.
Tell her to watch the stream. Tell her to watch the stream.
I'm
Tell her
not
to
gonna
watch.
tell you. No,
Tell her to
she-
watch
Please
the stream.
ask
Tell her
her.
to watch the stream.
Ask her to watch the
she's
stream.
she's zoinked out of her mind right now.
That's
She
the
can't-
That
perfect-
doesn't
that's the
mean
perfect
she
time.
can't watch.
We just turn into middle schoolers now. As soon as he
Listen,
said, "Oh, I got
she
called
is
by my girlfriend," we're like,
legally, she is
Got
legally
cooties.
a potential player for the Star Wars campaign now. Because we can't
I
really
don't-
invite her if you guys like were on weird terms, like you sort of have been for years. But
It was
Listen,
not weird terms. It was more like
think-
I wanted her so bad and she didn't want me.
Okay, Cat-
That's a perfect way to,
no,
perfect way to
no.
put it.
they're not weird terms. It's just
No,
They're not weird. They're
Cap,
not weird
Cap.
terms. I just
Yeah,
want
yeah.
You need
so
to
bad.
rethink your priorities. We're talking about cows and spiders right now. That's
I
Cows
know,
and
I know. I
spiders
told her,
and
I
getting
told like,
them
hey, I
drunk,
need to go. Is
motherfucker.
that
and
okay? She's
getting
like, yeah.
them drunk.
Hey,
Yeah, it's all about
listen,
that
you never
life.
know. She might get a kick out of it. Me
Out of
gonna
kids?
about to try to pull up the ancient ping in the Maxor server to find the Discord account.
Please, please. Okay. So our plan is then to bring one of these cows infused with coffee, walk beside it into the jungle,
Used.
Into the
infused
jungle.
with coffee.
I just love that descriptor. Coffee infused cow. Deploying coffee infused cow. Let's fucking go. That's awesome.
Deploy
Deploy.
We
the
like
cow.
hang it underneath a Chinook helicopter.
ISIS
Like
when
the
they
one
see
video of deploying Freddy Fazbear.
Freddy Fazbear to
Does-
Afghanistan. Yeah.
Does any one of us have flights? Let's just fucking airdrop that onto the spiders directly.
I
Fucking
do. I can
levitate.
fly, but
They'll
I
think
can't.
they're
I
being
can't carry a
bombed.
cow.
Oh man.
I can turn into an
Hey,
eagle
Alex.
and airdrop it. That's one of my escape plans, actually, in case you.
in case shit goes down.
Yeah, and well, in
You
case all
could-
of you die.
Man. I have dimension door. I could take one of us with me to back to the ship.
I-
fucking
I
I could turn into a
I thought
giant
you
eagle and then
were-
grab someone.
I thought you said I have dementia. I'm sorry, stream. I forgot to turn off the alarm. Okay. Anyway.
The
Okay.
dementia door.
With all of this shenanigans with the fucking big eel boy, I wouldn't be surprised if he just decided it'd be funny to give me dementia.
I think you
Fucking
already
asshole.
do.
You don't
Yeah.
know if you don't.
You literally don't remember any.
Exactly.
Okay, so this is our plan then. Walk with the cow.
Yeah, walk with cow, offer cow, agreement, peace. Yeah, basically,
Okay.
those are the steps.
We will bring the cow on a lead, walking beside it.
Yeah, is the final step.
Yeah,
Okay.
is the final step. Before
So
we enter the jungle, I'm casting protection from poison on all of us.
okay. And how long
Yeah.
will that last? Is that an hour,
hour.
10 minutes? Okay.
An
Interesting.
hour. I'm not willing to cast that again.
Okay.
Damn.
So is
If
it just
all
gonna be you four?
Yes.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
And the cow.
And the cow. The cow is a party member in this
But
scenario.
I'm not,
You
I'm
have
not
to speak
casting
with
it on the
animals.
cow.
The cow is
I
a
have speak with
hireling,
animals.
technically.
I'm good.
True. The cow is under contract with us. That's about
Okay.
to be terminated.
You guys walk out the main doors of the little defensive fortification you've set up
Yeah.
in the little cave through the rock cliffs.
We're going
And
on
as
a trip.
you get some worried nods and gazes from the guards, as they've seen these spiders and are not too fond of them. Not too fond of spiders. Sixfy and Jerry wish you a good luck before you leave.
We
as-
just walk out like Dr. Livesey. Dun, 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 dun.
I will also say we would have put a bell on the cow.
A
to
bell
make
on the cow, of
Very
course.
obvious. We're not trying to hide our presence.
It would have
Okay.
a bell on it already.
What direction are you guys going? Are you going towards the center of the island, just the
Center.
shore
The
that you
most-
initially crashed on?
I mean, where were we
Yeah.
initially attacked?
Yeah,
was
because
spiders.
geographically speaking, the actual location is very flexible. Because at this point, I don't think we remember exactly the descriptors, and we've been
Yeah.
redesigning it.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely going into the jungle part of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, we'll just say that you're
So-
making your way towards the center.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's most likely where they are.
Because if I remember correctly, your guys' path was pretty much around the center for most of it.
Yeah,
We tried to cut straight through, and then we were like, "Ah, this is a mistake."
yeah.
Yeah,
we kinda
you
cut
were
straight
like,
through and we
let's
had to
just
some
cut
spiders."
straight through, and I had random encounters spiders, and you're like, ah, ah, ah!
Egress died in one hit.
Should have had more health. Easy.
Should have had more hell.
I needed that. I need 8 intelligence. You don't understand. I need it.
Boom. Gets fucking
Um,
shot in the chest. Gets fucking downed.
So yeah, it's a little bit. Alex is the first to notice that you're being sort of followed,
Stop.
it seems, by spiders. They're
Do we
running
not all notice?
parallel to you. No,
Do we
like
not
I
all
No.
said,
notice?
Alex, who has a
No,
passive perception of like 24.
yeah.
Fair enough. The only point I'm trying to make is that that's literally the point.
Yeah.
Is what I'm trying to say of us going there. But fair enough.
And
24 passive, yeah,
so,
passive perception of 24.
yep. You notice the first few spiders, and these ones are obviously a little more the smaller variety. And they're pretty sneaky. No one else seems to really notice them unless you point them out. And as you keep going, there's a few more spiders, and then everybody else, one by one, notices other spiders following alongside. And some of the spiders are getting bigger and bigger, a little scarier looking.
I
We
hate this.
stroll. We
I
stroll
hate
along
this
with
so
all the
much.
confidence in the world.
Yeah, we
I
keep
have
going.
no confidence.
Ah, come
Oh,
on,
come on,
Egret.
Egress, it'll be fine. And then
Why
I
do I-
lean into his
Fine.
ear, and then I lean into his ear, and I go, besides, I hear they can smell fear.
What?
At that,
Oh, come
you
on, Egret.
you
I
actually
slap
hear
Egret's
like
back.
a little bit of spider chittering from whatever side
Ugh.
Dane's egress is on.
Oh man.
Diplomat.
I tried to reassure Egret. Come on, it'll be fine. It'll be good. They'll be our friends.
You can
Everyone
tell
will be
Titan isn't
happy.
fucking with you. He genuinely believes this.
Oh man.
I think Egress has
Um,
enough, has so little self confidence. He believes.
Roll intimidation at this point.
I lose. I fail.
as
You lose. You
as
lost.
you guys continue on, you get the pretty obvious feeling that you're no longer wandering, you're being guided. As if you
Oh,
go
are we
too
now?
far towards one direction, the spiders seem to be more present there, and so sort of dissuade you so that you go the other way.
I'll
Right.
lean
As
into
you're
Cotillo. I'll be
guided
like,
more and more directly to the center.
I say
Uh,
it's an odd curiosity that the road is so clear.
Captain, this is a sign of intelligence, the coordination.
Is it Egress? Why would you say that? What makes you think that?
I think the
Egress,
30
explain this
odd
to me.
between 4 to 10-foot large spiders on either side of you.
Who's
And
I
are they?
think-
How close are they?
They're about 20 feet off at like
Okay,
minimum.
Are they just? Are they gonna?
They're
attack? Do
giving
they
you
look like
a
they're-
good berth. They're not wanting to
Whoa,
attack.
what?
They're clearly just sort of escorting you at the moment.
right, right.
Is there any webs nearby on the ground or up above in the trees?
I mean,
yeah.
they have
Not
to be.
that you can tell. Though with this thick of a jungle foliage, just the vines might be enough.
And now that we get a more close and continued look at them, what kind of spiders do they appear to be? Are they like
Like,
tarantulas, orb weavers, like wolf spiders?
are they like black widows but huge, or
Let me
Yeah.
let me
what's their
pull up.
design?
Let me
We are
pull up.
forcing you to choose a design now. Are they
Daddy.
cat face spiders? Those are ugly.
Yeah. Are they
Oh,
camel
those! Oh,
spiders?
I hate those
Those
spiders.
are really
They're
ugly.
not camel
Wait, what's
spiders. They're not camel spiders. Like
Those
no,
scare the
no.
fuck out of me. Actually,
How about cat face spider? Those are ugh.
I'm assuming you're putting this in memeing.
I will. I have to find a accurate spider design.
I'm kind of thinking
Accreate.
about it's like the freaking the frost spiders from Skyrim.
Oh, those suck. I mean, I'd accept like a jumping spider. Those are kind of cute.
Oh, jumping spiders! Can they be giant jumping
These
spiders?
are
Please.
not jumping spiders.
Oh,
Giant jumping spiders. They physically
You
speaking,
don't
they'd be much more
want
terrifying if they
them
could jump.
to be giant
we-
jumping spiders.
yeah, jumping spiders are actually like
What-
very fucking like lethal for like their weight class. They're really effective hunters.
Yeah.
You do not
One
want
of
to
them,
fall bug.
like one singular spider is just replaced by a stalker from Helldivers.
Oh man.
Oh, that one looks a little weird.
You say, and then it just camouflages and no one else sees it.
Oh
Wild
man.
Titan, the queen.
The queen is a bile titan.
Let me
He's
just-
still
Hmm.
looking
let me-
for an image.
I'm browsing the spider names just to see which name goes hard. Grand Canyon Black Tarantula. Oh, it's just a tarantula.
And what else?
Government
Hear
Canyon Bad King
beeping?
Spider. I heard
I
that
heard a
beep.
beep.
Who was
Thanks.
that? Who
I
beeped?
didn't
It wasn't me.
Oh, that's me. Sorry. Wait.
Yeah, that's Cap.
That's my AC up there.
Smoke detector.
No, I'm not. Oh wait, I can't say that. I can't say that. Never mind.
If you talk big trouble.
He caught himself. He caught
He
himself.
got
He's getting
himself.
better.
Let's fucking go.
When you're getting your ass
Um,
beat in the
My
COD
girlfriend is
lobby,
so-
and then you
she's
hear
so-
the other person has a smoke detector call.
My
Black
my
Hole.
girlfriend is so
Spider
racist to
is
me.
this one.
It's
Desert
crazy.
grass
Yay.
spider.
You
Hell
two are
yeah.
made
That.
for each other,
You'll
dude.
love
I
to see
know.
it.
Did you hear me, Blackwell?
What?
Desert grass spider.
Desert grass
I
spider.
looked that up.
There's also the California trapdoor spider. They look ugly.
Dude, I
Um,
honestly am super afraid of spiders IRL. They fucking
Oh, word?
Mhm.
yeah.
We are not forcing Egress
Okay.
to look at these images.
I'm
I mean,
Thank you.
not you, Dane.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not
egress is-
sure what actual biological spider they would resemble, but these are Dane's able to identify them as what seem to be hunting spiders.
Hunting
So
spider.
like more like roaming spiders, like those. Oh, like
Yes.
those like jungle bird eating tarantulas.
Yeah, like tarantulas
Ooh.
can be wolf spiders are hunting spiders.
Yeah.
Spiders
Did
that
you know
do
that,
not
like,
make a
spiders will
nest
jump
and
up-
just
Yeah, jumping. Those spiders will jump in the air and catch spiders midair. They're fucking
Spiders
tops.
or birds?
The spider or sorry, Jesus, bird eating tarantulas. They will jump up and just get a bird.
yeah.
They're kind
Yeah,
Actually,
they're fucking
This
huge,
is
too.
why I
They're
don't go
huge.
to jungles. Jungles are
yes.
absolutely
Did you
horrid.
post them? Did you post an
No,
image somewhere?
like I
or-
said, it's
No.
just like traditional hunting spiders.
Oh, hunting.
Raft
Okay,
spider
that's a good
sort of
sign.
looks cool, but like yeah.
Huntsman
You're able to
spider.
tell that these ones
Yeah, I
aren't
remember.
really like orb weavers. They are not the type that would make a web.
Fuck you
That's good
mean?
news. That's good and bad news. Because they still make silk because they have
Yeah.
to. Actually.
And you can harvest a lot of silk from
Yeah.
a normal spider.
Do not look
And,
up how tarantulas mate. Do not look
looks-
how tarantulas. Do not look how
You
tarantulas.
you are
Why
able to
not?
notice that
Do not.
as of right now, some of them do seem to be
okay.
a lot better camouflaged, as their colors seem to subtly shift to match their surroundings as you continue.
Interesting. I could cast locate animals and creatures to see how many, or maybe coming with nature to see like how many there are, but I also don't want to.
Okay. Do you continue? Do you continue being escorted by the spiders?
We have no choice to. I assume they're also behind us.
They are not behind you.
So basically,
He's
we
right
have the
behind
choice
me,
to
isn't
walk
he?
back.
Please don't. No.
Are you making the implication that if we wanted to, we could walk back without consequence at this point?
At least right now.
This is the point of no return. Okay.
Oh, you're black hole. You're so silly. So we continue strutting.
Yeah. We're
Okay.
here for it. This is what we're here for.
This is what we deal with. This is what we're here
You
for.
are inevitably led to a strange, surprisingly wide clearing.
Roll a deck
And
save.
you see
Do
a
not.
bit of webbing out at the like main opening here, but you also notice a lot more spider traffic. As you come into this clearing, there's all sorts of spiders coming in and out of this main big entrance. You notice some, as in 30-foot titans of spiders. They are
Titan, like giant.
eyeing you down. They're watching every move you make with their 24 eyes.
You need
Great.
to.
What you say?
Great.
You need to get speak with Anne. Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna
Titans?
talk the
It's-
It
speaking?
has to be me.
Would you
It
say
has
they
to
It
be
spew
has
me.
to be
bile?
egress. I'll
And
stand in
Is
front of
there a way I
egress
can give
though.
him
they might
confidence?
spew poison. They might.
Shut the
And
fuck up.
as you come into this clearing, all of the spiders that were parallel to you now are in the tree line behind you as you emerge, blocking your escape.
Oh, okay.
A couple more U-sized spiders
Here.
come out of a little trapdoor in the ground, and it
I
seems as
wait.
if they gesture you down
Oh, they gestured.
Into
Okay.
the cave?
into the trapdoor that they have unveiled.
Blackwell, I do have a question to ask you. How would you describe they gestured you down?
They like
It's
are
all
opening it,
because
and then with one of their free legs, they go.
exactly. I was about to say
Huh.
that's horrifying, but oddly cute. Okay.
I hate this. I hate this so much. They have fucking Vietnam tunnels in this island. They could actually. This might be very useful. Anyways, I guess we follow with the cow.
Kip.
This is the dissonance between Egress and Dane. I love it.
It's
As
both.
you enter the trapdoor, you have this strange feeling of walking on thick web meshed with the ground.
Before we
Mm.
proceed,
Do we feel any bones?
do we feel any bones?
You're not sure.
Oh man, they're liquefied at this point.
As
I
of
tried
right
to wave
now,
at the spider who told us to go into the tunnel. Did it react at all?
no, it was busy closing the door behind you. The only
enough.
light from right now is the light in front of you. And the
Okay.
little bit of light glistening off the shiny black armored hides of the two spiders that are now on either side of your group.
I, I grab you like this with his arm. Like, relax. It's okay. It's okay. We'll be fine.
I hate this so much.
These spiders
Come on,
got 4 big ol' eyes and a shit ton of armor and the most mean mandibles you've ever seen.
Can I make
And
a
Alex
Dripping-
is able to see
Dripping green venom.
that their legs seem to end in clawed talons
Oh wow.
that come
Okay.
to
These are
a
Black
sharp
Widows.
point.
That's
These are
great.
like the exoskeleton Black Widow types. The
We
soldiers.
could fight our way out of this, guys, right?
Shut
We
up.
cannot fly our
Iron Man.
way out. This is instant death. All of my plans.
And
No, we'd win.
you guys head towards the light
mhm.
at the end of the tunnel,
I'll just
I
use my
assume.
domain expansion.
And we die.
And
Fireball the
you
roof,
come
exit away.
into this opening, and you see this strange sort of ancient old wooden podium before you. As all of these spiders keep doing their business, you see as you come out into like what appears to be the main chamber of the big hole in the clearing. You see tunnels leading off in all sorts of directions, spiders of all shapes, sizes, and types going in and out and doing
What about
all
colors?
sorts of things, working in what appears to be a perfect symphony.
How about colors?
Mostly blacks, browns, and greens.
Ooh, and greens?
Though a few of them are
Camouflage.
marked with reds, yellows, and blues.
Those are the markings. Okay.
As you guys come into an opening that looks like this, which thanks to Feather
Where is
for
it?
posting what turned out to be a really fitting fucking image.
Is it a memening?
Yeah.
Oh hey.
Can you
Okay.
make that
It's
bigger?
like it's like a big cave. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, yo! Does it actually lead to the outside?
Yes, like I said, you're like in the actual chamber where the outside hole is.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay. That's very cool.
Yep.
But just
Um,
pretend that the empty green space is just occupied by spiders, and we're good.
Dancing.
A lot of spiders, pretty much.
So many spiders.
And as you guys walk towards it, 4 more of these armored spiders come up on either side of the little platform and simply wait and watch.
Kotia is just doing the Gendo from Evangelion, very serious faced, but with no thoughts in his head right now.
Yeah, pure presence.
Pure presence.
Do you go onto the platform?
Naturally.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Now, I need you guys to pay attention because I have limited responses with my current little setup here. So
Mm.
Who seeks our advice?
Oh shoot.
Oh,
were you able to
wait,
hear that fine?
Yes.
Or do I need to
Okay.
turn it up?
Who
Okay.
who
Who
seeks
seeks-
Turn
our
it up a little
advice?
bit.
I
A
heard
little
it. Okay. Blackwell,
Yes.
did we all hear that?
Yes.
I heard
It
it.
was out loud.
Holy shit.
Psychic
Okay.
spiders?
Did out loud? Blackwell said out loud. Did we
Mhm.
actually hear a voice, or do we
Alex.
hear it inside our heads?
Alex, roll me a perception check.
Yes, sir. La 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 la. Perception. Oh, that's lagging. Oh Jesus. That's a 27.
27.
You're able to
Damn.
notice that deeper down in more of the shadowed tunnels, you think you might see humanoid spiders? It's hard to tell, especially at this distance without dark vision, but they don't
Oh,
seem
fuck. Are
quite
we dealing with,
spider-like.
drow?
They're like people. Do they look
Fuck.
humanoid? What do they look like?
Like I said, they sort of look humanoid, but you can't really tell. It's too far.
What are those,
Hold
drow,
up.
Driders.
mixture of-
Driders?
Driders. Oh, please don't let there be driders.
Oh man.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's
Is
see.
this
Let me see if I have
going to the
anything.
Underdark?
I
Yeah,
have the
oh,
image
no.
for at least one creatura. These are not Drydars, and like I said, you're unable to actually tell. You just think that they might be roughly humanoid
Hold up,
slash
okay.
arachno.
Can I use a spell?
Fuck Loth.
Do you wish to cast a spell?
Will they get mad? Will the spiders get mad at me if I cast a spell?
As you ponder
Probably depends on
casting
the
a
spell.
spell, you look around and you see some of the armored spiders, but with blue markings, eyeing you specifically.
Because of my crown.
Oh, no.
I'll eye them down too.
The
What do
counter spell
you-
spiders. The counter spiders.
I might want to do locate creature because describe or name a creature that's familiar to you. Sense that creature's location
What
as
the
long
fuck are
as
you
the
gonna
creature is
say?
within 100.
Spider?
No, humanoid. Something humanoid, like drow or
That's not the
something.
name of a creature.
Human. Well,
Do
if I
you
say
know any
human,
drows? Do you know any?
Drows?
Do you want to detect for humans in here?
humans, drow. I don't know. Should I go for drow or if I go for humans?
Well, I mean, could you classify humanoid?
Nope. It says locate creatures. That means
So, I
a
mean,
specific
it could be-
creature.
Yeah.
Well, a specific
Um,
specific kind of creature.
Yep.
You can't
And
be doing specific
humanoids
creature.
is a type of a
Cla-
lot of
yeah.
creatures.
It could be
It
elves.
says it can
I don't
cast
think it's worth it.
locate creature, locate humanoid, and it points to Tynan.
Does anybody have the light spell? Light cantrip?
I don't actually.
No, Kotia has it.
What, sorry,
My
what?
brother in Christ, the figures you're seeing are a good, like, 300 meters away, dude. 300 yards.
I think we're focusing on the wrong thing here.
Yeah.
I think you're focusing on the wrong thing here.
I will. Okay, but all I will do is just, like lock in and stare in that direction to know that
You locked in.
for they to know I know that they're there.
I guess
And then I'll
I'll
look back and
elbow Kotia, be like, I guess I'm not needed. Go ahead, do your thing.
Okay.
Oh, is Kotia talking?
I
Okay.
make the opening and I how do you use that in a sentence? That's so easy.
What?
Hold on. The word accord, because we are not offering
I've
them
come-
jack shit. We just want to enter a common agreement.
We wish to enter an agreement. We come here on good terms, something like that.
Yeah. We
You're the
wish-
charisma character.
Well, yeah, that doesn't mean I know how to words. I say,
Yeah, he is a cat.
we humbly cometh to your humble abode to enter into an agreement, an understanding, if you will. And we are hoping you may be willing to converse. I say,
Okay.
Kotija says.
Cootie her.
The
They did
Kotija.
also ask who, so you may want to say that your name.
They did say who, right?
Who comes for my advice?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true. I did say all of that, but before I say all of that, I did. Shut the fuck up! I'm not even trying to undercut the moment. Okay, this is. I'm going to gaslight
You
you and
guys
say
have
it's
had
your fault for
weeks to plan for this, and you don't even have like a little intro to like who you
Blackwell,
are.
Blackwell,
Kotija
can,
takes-
can I
We
can I
don't know who
explain the
we
fact
are.
that
dude.
I
Kotija.
had one because I thought I was gonna talk.
You just thought he was going to
You can
speak.
still talk. There's
Kotija
nothing
takes off his
stopping
hat.
you.
Blacko, shut up. Let us play
Sure
the
up.
role.
I think
You're,
it's
you're
more
the horror.
appropriate for our leader to speak.
Kotija takes off his hat, makes a bow, and he says, "Greetings, I am Kotija Goldwhiskers, and this is my crew. This is Tynan Shad." I point to Tynan, and I gesture him to do a thing. Yeah, and then they point to Alex. This is Alex, and I'm not even going to
I will.
ask
I
him to
you.
gesture anything. He's locking in.
No, no. I will do like the King Baldwin like wave thing. Like, oh,
Okay. And this is Egress, our most
Egress
esteemed
will
member.
very stiffly remember like a childhood bow he was taught where he like bends his left knee and kind of crouches and extends one arm while like having the other arm like in his chest.
performance
Okay.
roll. Can we get a perform?
He's
No.
very fruity.
Oh,
That was not in
So-
That's
character.
normal in what
That was not in character.
So
I promise you.
Egress actually bows,
He actually
which is
bowed.
a good
Kotija
sign.
also
yeah,
bowed.
I do know a bow.
Kotija also bowed. He did the thing with the
that's
hat.
how. That's
You
where
do the greeting bow. He does like an actual Your Majesty bow.
Yeah.
Man.
I was a nobleman.
Okay.
was a
There's
nobleman.
there's a bit of
up.
silence before the voice comes out and speaks again.
You are a curious being. Welcome.
As
Is-
Thank
royal purple silk shoots up from somewhere beneath you, and this 15 odd foot tall creature will stand before you. Well, not stand, but sort of just suspend itself before you on a sort of a platform of its own royal purple web. And we're gonna hope Twitch doesn't decide to kill me over this image whenever it decides to post. Hello? There we go.
You could just
I'm scared.
Is it in the
first.
meaning or where is it?
Yes, where else would I be putting it so that
I don't know,
everybody,
bro, maybe
including
it's
the
something-
stream, can see it?
Oh, what the
Oh
fuck?
my goodness!
I'm waiting.
I will hold my
Shut up, shut up, Don't say anything.
I
Don't
don't
say
see it yet.
Holy spicy.
I don't
Oh
see
my
it.
god.
Alex,
Reload your
will start
page,
tweeting-
Zap.
Oh yeah, I
Wait,
forgot it's for the
so-
stream. I haven't opened the actual memeing page. Hold on.
So this thing just pops up. Right?
As I
Wait,
said,
Zap didn't see the horse image.
royal
That's-
shut up. Royal purple thread comes up from below, and this creature comes up and then forms a sort of platform out of this royal purple silk again, and stands before you.
Zap the player says, "Bitch, you nasty."
No,
Before-
No, whoa.
Oh wait, he said zap. He says zap.
He
Oh,
said,
okay, Zap,
"Hey,
I
sorry.
will. Alex will start touching his fingers together. You know, his little.
Hey, you got a girl already.
I know. But can't.
what Alex would. We know this."
Oh,
Okay.
I know.
Snake Lady will know.
We will tell Snake Lady if
She
you do,
will
Alex.
know. She will know.
Does she know? Okay. So basically, we say sometimes even to our own detriment. But surely this is none of such sort. Am I hopefully correct in assuming as much?
I actually wasn't
We
sure what
only
you
come in
said.
peace, and we only wish to enter a common understanding, one based on friendship, perhaps.
Ask her
Kotia says,
name.
"This said, we do. This said."
You guys censored the spider nipples.
Oh, that was they.
I
That was them.
did.
I thought it was you, Blackwell.
Spy dipples.
I did want to make sure everybody got a good image of that though before.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you,
You
Dane.
want
In
to make
case
sure we all got a
Twitch does
good look at
decide
it
to
before you
smite
censor it.
someone that gets an average of like 4 viewers.
Indeed.
What do you say? This
Should be
said,
a woman then. Then you can show your whole ass on camera and
Good.
nobody gives a shit.
Katia also says at the conclusion of this statement, this said, who graces our presence, if I may ask?
I don't have an appropriate voice thing, but you've heard its voice. And
Yeah.
so in that voice it says, I am the queen of the hive mind.
Mm.
The queen of the hive mind.
Sorry, she just says I am the queen of the mind.
Of the mind. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So Katia, well, do I lay out the terms right away, Dane?
I mean,
What do we
I think
want?
some assurances that we are not here to kill them. We're not here to like colonize their entire island, and to
We're
clear,
just here to set up a little silly base, and that's it.
yeah,
Yeah.
and to assure them.
Basically.
Give me a
Um,
second.
What do they
as
say?
you guys are telepathically doing this stuff,
Oh, we are?
You can't
Sorry.
hurt.
To be heard. I heard that. What was the before
damn,
that?
if you guys could shut the fuck up for more than 30
Shut up.
seconds.
What was that? At least shut up. What was that?
We can't be heard.
We can't be hurt. Well, that's a good sign.
Okay.
Like,
Very
as you guys are
ominous to say.
actively discussing amongst yourself, do we need to
Very
like, do we
ominous.
need to assure them that we're not gonna like kill them?
Very ominous to say, bitch, you couldn't even if you tried.
What's good? They're not threatened of us. That's good.
Yeah, they aren't threatened. Okay. I was not expecting them to be this intelligent, and here we were offering them a way to get drunk.
I mean, the more intelligent, the more likely they would be.
Those are directly correlated, intelligence with the propensity
Greek
to
society.
drink. Okay, I say, this is a little tense. I wasn't expecting that sort of responses. I say, we come with an offering of peace, one that we are hoping may be of some satisfaction to you in some way. We bring this as a token of our friendship and as a message of us to ensure an
Friendship.
amicable relationship. We have located our humble living space upon the surface near the shoreline, and we want to assure that we mean no obstruction, no harm, and no inconvenience to you or the land that you inhabit. I start off that way.
And just a little brief little tidbit. This one in particular, La Creatura, La Queen.
La
All of the little
Criatura.
tips that are red are instead more purple. And like are that dark purple fading into the black, which then fades into a lighter purple. And that little silk bit of attire La Criatura has is also royal purple.
Incredible.
Amazing.
So secretly be important down the line.
Write this down.
Your sacrifice won't be in vain.
Might be in vain.
As two of what you assume are the guards come through, grab the cow, and take it below.
Sorry, cow.
Cow? Sorry, cow, are you okay?
I kind of feel bad for that cow. He just kind of threw it in the lion's den, essentially.
Bro, you didn't get to use speak with animals, so he used it on the cow and got attached. In the midst
Well,
of this
if I would have
Cow!
cast it, I would have heard it being like, "What the fuck?"
Boo.
That would have sucked.
And it sounds like Moist Critical.
I mean, what were your thoughts on that? Because one way or another, if you casted Speak with Animals, you would have heard the cow protesting and screaming.
Yes. Okay. So a little rewind.
Sorry, you're full
I
of coffee.
researched actually how spiders communicate.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to go move
IRL.
my car. So what's happened so far? I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Hey, Zap.
We're talking with
You
the
need to
queen.
give him another
Okay,
death
okay.
save.
What?
So
Yeah.
I actually researched how like spiders communicate, and apparently they communicate by like tapping and vibrating their legs. So I was gonna like have like little bits from my hands sprout out into the ground and vibrate like chords on like a guitar string. That's how I'd speak to them.
They treat you like a spy and fucking kill you. How dare you breach our communications?
But this is kind of better because now we can all.
A little better.
Okay, what did they mean? The sacrifice may be in vain. What does that mean?
Your
What-
sacrifice might be in vain.
your
they said.
sacrifice.
we're just- we
Okay,
wanna
okay,
make a
everybody
deal.
quiet down. Everybody quiet down so that you can actually hear it again. Okay, you
Oh,
ready?
again?
Your sacrifice won't be in vain.
Oh, won't. Oh, this
Okay,
whole
thank
time I
God.
heard it. I thought it said might. I got so scared.
I heard won't, but then you said might, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I heard might. With
This
I
is
very
this is
confidently
why
heard might.
this is why I need you guys
I was
to
quiet. I
quiet
don't
down
care.
sometimes.
I was quiet. I don't care. I don't even care. Argument invalid.
blah 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 blah
Consider
blah.
yourself wrong by my decree.
I want a word counter. And if somehow Zap beats me when I'm DM in a single session, I'm gonna use that as like ammo in every argument.
What does that
Okay,
even prove? That I use more words?
Describe that this is a special sacrifice with effects that they'd like.
That's a very good point, Egress. This
Yeah.
said, this sacrifice, I do have to warn in advance. It inflicts effects that might not be that none of in this community might be
Unfamiliar with.
accustomed to. They might be unfamiliar with, and it is nothing to be alarmed over. It is merely the inducing of an alternative way of perceiving that may or may not be
As
satisfactory to
as you
some.
finish saying that, one of the guards returns with this immaculate cut of filet mignon from the cow
Whoa.
Oh, sorry, what?
and
shit, they're
hands
cooking.
it to the queen. And the queen takes a bite out of it, chews, finishes eating all of it, and after a little while goes,
It's amazing.
"Oh,
I'm sorry, you didn't tell
I
us that you were
literally
going to make
said and goes. What did you expect?
Yeah.
What did you
and
You gotta give us
expect?
a- You gotta give us a 3, 2, 1, okay?
Oh
3, 2,
my
1.
god!
You have
3,
to do
2,
it.
1, and do it.
Go.
Really impressive. Knowledge is life of the mind.
I heard all of that. I do want to ask you what word the person said before impressive? Really impressive or something? What was that?
Can you turn it up like a smidge?
When you don't tell us. When you don't fucking tell us, motherfucker.
If you ask, I'm just gonna play it again.
If
Just
we
tell
ask,
us.
tell us when you're gonna play it. Are you gonna play it? See, you could have played it right now.
Oh my god, Zap, just be quiet. Oh
Zap,
my god.
Zap, I need you to just
Play it.
shut the fuck up and wait
You could have
for
told me the fucking
10
word.
seconds. I want 10 seconds of silence out of you.
I'm not
Please.
speaking. I'm not speaking.
Really impressive.
So it was really.
Yes.
Good.
You could just say yes, motherfucker. I asked
No.
you. Really.
I
Wait,
refuse.
there's a second part. There's a second
There's a
part.
second
What's
one.
the
Can we
second
get
part?
the second part? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, is everybody gonna be quiet again, or are they gonna like be quiet and then start talking? Okay.
Knowledge is life of the mind.
Life of the mind.
Yes.
Thank you, Blackwell. We are delighted to know that you enjoy this offering. If you were to agree with establishing something of a friendship, we would be delighted to continue making offerings of this nature to you.
Just keep in mind we can't do it right now.
As it goes to speak, you hear a voice from behind you of just
Humans are so human. I don't like you.
and as you turn around, you see a figure like the queen, but instead of these purple colorations, instead it is this deep, deep blue.
I mean, I don't really have any knowledge about like spider, like physical. What is it? Body language. But what am I feeling when he enters the room, or this spider enters the room from the other
Good.
spider in the room?
This
Are they-
Good thing
one,
for us, none of us
didn't-
are human.
like I said, you never saw it enter. It's just behind you guys.
None of us are human.
So
One of
none
you
us
are.
human.
And
None of
you
us
all
are.
get the
Well,
very, very
Me and
keen
Egress are half
impression.
human, so if you put us
The
together, it'd be
very,
cumulative 1 human being.
very keen impression that he means mortals and humanoids in particular.
Okay. But the other spiders in the room, they're not reacting at all.
No,
It's just the two criaturas. All of the other things are spiders, right?
yes.
Okay. Are you
As
expecting us
this
to
one
answer to the one
also,
behind us?
as this one, if you turn around, I can describe it more.
Yes.
Yep.
I hear this and I just go,
He seems to be about the same height as the queen right now, but he is distinctively hunched over and is holding what seems to be a strangely fine, darkened spear made of material that none of you are quite familiar with.
so about the same form but significantly less regal.
Oh, he's regal.
Oh, he is regal, just hunched over.
It's the stand tall, but I have a thing, so I have a staff spear, so I'm a touch more hunched.
Ah, of course.
Maybe older.
One might
He's definitely like
get
the
the
kid.
chance that he's older somehow, or perhaps more experienced.
Do we feel as though
Her
what?
conservative dad.
Oh no. We're cooked.
You play with those damn humans.
Oh no. Well,
Are you some of the good ones?
I don't think I respond. I just hear this and I turn around, like waiting.
Yeah, I think
for
this is
one-
above our heads.
This is the point where we just don't say anything. We just wait for it to finish its point, or at least to inform us of its intent.
Yeah.
This sounds so much like a prelude to roll initiative.
And so as all of you, I guess, just turn back to the queen.
We just it's just
Well, I don't. I look at La Criatura who said that, but with my eyes, I turn to the queen, like waiting.
Yeah,
You know, it's
Or,
tense.
should we? Yeah.
It's
should
a
we-
tense interaction. You know, this dude just said something that isn't exactly conducive to conversation, and the queen is right here. So like I turn, but I'm looking at the queen
Before
right
the
now.
queen can quite say anything, you hear these cracks as it cracks its neck, and then sort of stretches, standing up to its full height, which is a good 2 feet taller than the queen. This does also mean, in case anyone was paying attention, that its spear staff thing is like a good 12 feet tall.
Can we steal it?
And
Yeah, could Cade use this?
he
Could
takes
Kate
it
use that?
and, like a professional spear wielder, points it at you and goes, but
Did bro
right.
really just said, "I will destroy you"?
Yes.
Yes.
Is anyone reacting right now?
I think
I
Eunice
will.
is
I
going
will like.
to.
Oh, I don't know.
I
Yeah, what are
turned
you
to
guys
the
gonna do?
queen. I turned to the queen. I said, "Your Highness, what the fuck do I
I
say?
invoke the law of hospitality.
I am
We are
honestly,
guests.
That's not what
honestly,
it is.
I
That's
feel like
not what it's
we are guests here, and we are being threatened. Like I feel like, are we
this
allowed to
is-
defend ourselves?
I would like to say that your reaction here is like 2 seconds. You have a 2-second response total.
fucking
What did
pull
you
out
mean
my
by
Here's-
that?
wand, fireball."
No,
No.
no.
I think I activate my staff.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone else?
Uh, I tried to just step back from the fucking pointy end, and turn to the queen, and like, uh,
Okay.
I don't know. This is confusing.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Cap,
just stepped back a little.
Hmm.
what's your reaction?
I'll ask him like, what did you mean by that? What did you mean by that?
What did he
You
mean
have
by
a
this?
passive insight enough of he's
I don't
going to
know, it's not insight.
fucking ultra kill you.
Oh yeah, I do have.
Blackwell.
I actually have a 19 insight. Actually,
You
that's
said
pretty good.
murderous rage.
Blackwell,
Why?
can I?
We're just a bunch of silly guys.
Pure, unadulterated hatred.
Blackwell, if it actually rolls to attack me, do I get to ready?
I'll
I would
tell
like to
you
ready
if
action Eldritch
something
Blast.
rolls, but you have to do that right now. Are you readying a blast? So
I
you
would like
are
to ready.
readying your finger.
I would like to ready Eldritch Blast if it attacks me.
Yeah,
If
you
it
have to
actually
declare if
fucking-
you're readying it right now. You have to declare if it's ready.
Do not attack him while we are in the middle of his den. There's
I won't.
literal
I won't. I will
millions
posture.
of
I will
spiders
just posture
around us.
very defensively, and
'Kay.
and just like,
Looks like I'm gonna be captain.
Tynan,
oh no!
what's your
I am-
response?
It's like a gun pointed down, like whoa.
To the
just-
15-foot tall spider royalty creature saying it's going to kill you and pointing its massive, potentially magical spear at you.
Oh, definitely magical spear.
It's only 12 feet
Tynan-
tall and like several inches thick.
Oh, I completely forgot to share your stream, Blackwell. Sorry, let me do that right now.
Tynan just does that asshole thing where, like, when someone's getting really mad at you, you act really friendly back at them, and he's just like,
So everyone else is readying, like, oh god, you're just like, hey.
So,
Hey.
and then
Tynan's just like,
two of the 2 royal guard spiders that were flanking you like move to intercept him as he goes to attack, and you hear a
No.
and then a
Yes.
and then a
No.
and then a
Yes.
and then
No.
you hear another
Yes.
and then
No.
in a bit more commanding of a tone. And this goes on for a little bit
In increments of authority.
until the male clearly goes like just sighs, like goes back to the more relaxed stance with the spear staff, and just goes like, "Fine," and
I could have grown another tail waiting for you.
that was
I
not
could have.
actually the voice line that I thought it was gonna be. He says,
Oh,
"I'll be waiting for you to fuck up," pretty much, and
Oh
he
okay.
man,
just goes into a hidden trapdoor that blends
bro,
seamlessly into the ground.
Okay, I feel like there's like a political situation going on here.
the queen really just
Oh my
said
god, we're going into spider politics.
the
Oh
queen really
no!
the
This
queen.
was secretly a political intrigue campaign all the time.
It's fucking bro. Blackwell,
Spider politics.
Blackwell, don't you just love setting us up for adventure, but us immediately resorting to politics with the Marooners Cove,
And
trade
economy.
deals, stock economies, and now political structures with spiders? Don't you just love that
Listen,
political?
when
I
rum
love
costs
this
like
silly little pirate
450
campaign.
gold for one day for like 8 people, yeah,
Again,
we need
a lot
some
of
money.
people are drinking the rum. You're on the seas. You're buying from relatively small-sized ports.
You caused this.
Yeah, you have how much gold again?
Like
Whatever.
two gold.
Just
You
kill us with spiders.
underestimate my
Possibly
ability to be like, stock market quest. What is now 3,000 gold?
Yeah, there's some bullshit though with
Yeah, yeah.
coke,
Don't complain
and
about the
seeds and
economy.
the master blend.
You should
I'm
be
not
happy that this
complaining.
is Dana's. You
Blackwell,
should be happy
fuck you. I'm not
that this
complaining.
is a more static. Well, I literally said Dana's. Zap, kill yourself. Uh,
Famous? No, he's
Penis.
not.
he was literally complaining about it. He was complaining
No,
about
he's
how
not.
much rum costed.
It costs a
It,
lot.
it is too
It can
expensive.
cost a lot, and it can cost a lot. Yeah, and
The
just
spider guy comes back
just
in.
because we're
Gas is
rich,
too damn expensive.
Yeah,
just
well, we're
because
gonna
we're
go.
rich.
Well, we gotta tell them the trade deal, like why why we're here in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Anyway,
queen
like you said,
sighs and then goes, like, "I'm sorry. That was my brother. He
Yeah.
has a bit of a hatred for your kind.
Okay.
like,
Is there any reason?
is he racist? I echo to
Your
ask.
kind killed our father and our people many eons ago."
Oh,
That's
eons.
fair.
Jesus, how old are you?
I say,
Don't
Yes.
ask a woman.
we're very sorry for
She
your loss, Your
glares
Majesty.
at you.
Oh, that's mean. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm like, man. Oh, like that's a
It's
genuine
because
question.
you look beautiful
Good.
for.
Yeah.
Because she has
Thousands
And
thousands of years.
you notice as you ask that, like the spider guards tense. And
You're like, "Oh."
all of the movement in the entire cave system seems to stop for a
What
brief,
did he ask?
like almost imperceptible second, but because of your high perception, you're able to perceive it.
Receive it. Oh,
Tynan's
yeah,
just doing this in character too.
Egros
did
will
he
like
ask?
pop up, yeah, because you're beautiful.
like man, how
Alex
well, it's a
Alex
because I'm
asked
beautiful.
how old the queen was.
How old the
You
queen?
don't ask. Of course,
Well,
this
like it's a
applies to
genuine
humanoid
question. She
spiders.
said
Of course,
eons ago.
of
How
course, it would
old is
apply
your
to
foot? Like,
humanoid
how...
spiders. You don't
You
ask
don't.
humanoid
Some
spiders.
questions don't need answering.
Blackwell, I interrupt what was going on with the bros and say, on behalf of my crew, we are very sorry for your loss, Your Majesty. I'm sure it must have been very tough to continue this existence without him.
You hear her sort of mutter,
You're wrong.
and then just continues on.
I
It's things easier
grieve.
without them.
And yeah, and then she's like, "So, what exactly are the terms of this deal? I assume it has something to do with that caffeinated cow."
They know about
Indeed,
caffeine.
it is caffeine, what is inside of the cow. And we would like to offer you more of this sort of nourishment and how should we call this, alternative perspectives inducing sustenance for something of an exchange. We Hmm. He's like Cotillo's like trying to like he's like a little reserved, kind almost kind of embarrassed to ask, but he's like, we would like to, if it is not of too much intrusion, to humbly request that uh, we may be, in exchange for this and in exchange for friendship, be able to extract, be given, however way you deem reasonable, amounts of silk for us to harvest for our own ends.
You have
I was
no
like,
idea how like tempted I've been to make a little like full paragraph or two of just lines describing the like silk and like, oh, my smooth silk type shit. Like the oh, my
yeah, my
huge
huge
titties, my
badonkers,
massive badonkers. I was really tempted,
my sagging silk sack.
but
No, no.
I'm not. I did not do that. The temptation
Bane,
was
I'm
there
killing
though.
you.
The queen shoots
Zap,
silk. Oh, this my silk,
zap,
my super soft robe, my super sticky adhesive.
zap. I need to speak to you. I need to pull you aside. Like I need to pull your soul out to the side. You said like at least 40 words that were completely unnecessary to the entire thing. You could have so
He's really not
Nah,
concise about his words.
you are the least concise person I ever met. Yeah,
Cotija is hearing Egress say this to him, and Cotija is like, he's very deep in thought. You can tell he's trying to listen to your words. He's like,
try.
nah. In the most, you wanted concise from Cotija, didn't you? Nah.
Thank you. Do
A
that more often.
simple rebuttal. So
May we have some silk? Cotija then turns.
the queen ponders for quite a while, and she gestures to the cave system, and she goes, "How much will you provide? Because as you can see, I have many mouths that need feeding."
That is a very interesting question.
Well, Your Majesty, currently we don't have much to give you, but we plan on in the future when we have our operation more set up to have a steady stream of caffeinated cattle to be sent out into the wilds for you and your progeny to eat from. This is not an immediate request. This was just a taste. We do
It
have
is
a
a
couple more we could give you, but you know, this is in the future probably a steady stream of like pigs or goats or something similar.
it is an idea that if you were to agree to, we will do our best to accommodate in the immediate future, as so just so we can continue our operations in the surface.
I suppose we would also prefer that you do not attack any of our humanoid residents. We will try not to trespass on your land at all.
Our land is our constructions are not inside of any jungles. We are located on the shore. We do not wish to intrude. We do not wish to attempt any harm, and we would like the same esteem applied to us. Is that concise
She
enough,
thinks,
Bane?
I
she
think that's a
thinks,
pretty good.
and
Yes, that was very good.
then she asks, "So any humanoid outside of your cove is free for us to enjoy and hunt?"
Did
Hmm.
did did
Well,
Egris literally not just say anyone associated with us?
He said that all of your guys' operations was contained to the cove.
Hidden Cove.
I would say that
Um,
there will be a strict rule not to leave our
leave
cove.
Cove. Yeah. Can we add a little thing where like our guys will wear armbands and stuff? like little.
Yeah.
Is there a way we can?
We are
Can
No,
we
no, no,
not
no,
do
I didn't mean to do
armbands?
that.
Can we not do
You know it like
armbands?
airsoft. No, you know it like airsoft. You know in airsoft different teams with different armbands, right? Like that's what I mean. I didn't mean it. I did
Okay.
not mean it in that way. Oh
Blackwell.
my god.
Okay.
Blackwell. I'll be fair to Cap. Me and Dane, we've planned this for like weeks, and we did think of an identifier that could be an armband.
Yeah,
But
I
It could
coming
be an
from Cap,
armband or a
this is
hat.
absolutely wild. Fucking
Yeah.
Burger King crown Alex
I know.
saying we
Yeah.
can wear armbands. This
Yeah.
is so
I
wild.
was saying like a little blue
Armbands with a
armband,
little windmill, guys. That's all it
no,
is.
a little,
It's
like,
It's
like
a
a
spider.
little,
It's
a
a spider. It's
little,
a spider,
like a
guys.
bright, like what's the color of her flag again? It's
Yeah,
like a
because a
blue.
spider, it's much more appealing than a
What
swa-
fucking
Oh, yeah, I
color
was-
of your
Can I say
flag
that?
did you choose for this?
We
Have you
actually
guys
never
designed your
chose.
spider shit? You haven't even designed the spider shit. This is
We
so
have not.
sad.
We have
You guys
not.
are so far behind. I give
Well,
you
we haven't even,
homework.
like,
I give you homework. I extend it for weeks on end, and you still don't do it.
admittedly, we didn't know if the spiders are actually going to be our friends or not.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You
no.
But
named
no, we have-
yourselves.
I was thinking like a blue flag, blue, because like it's nobody else has blue.
Well,
could
I
be
mean,
blue.
considering the queen.
It could be blue.
Yeah, see, considering the queen and
No, no, no,
homage
no,
to
no,
the
no, no,
queen.
no, no, no. The queen is royal purple. I was saying.
Oh, wait, purple flag,
Yeah,
purple flag. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
purple is associated a
purple.
lot with regality, and we will be selling
Yeah.
silk, and silk is very
Okay.
high
Damn.
society.
Damn,
Okay,
that's crazy.
My
The
queen,
queen is purple, and purple signifies royalty.
royalty.
Whoa, that's
Yeah, okay,
crazy.
so
I am speaking about
theoretically,
its meaning in
if-
in reference to our flag and our image.
Yeah. So
any humanoid, any mortal that you find on the island, like outside of the cove, that isn't wearing a
Purple armband,
full
Silver.
armband, hat, silk clothing
a
from
purple
your
item, a prominent purple
is-
item.
is free game.
yeah, that's weird. We're having a
Made
nice
of
identifier.
our silk, specifically.
Yes. Yes.
That makes sense.
Oh, I
That
like
would, because it would only come from us. Somebody can't just dye something purple and then
Yeah,
come.
someone can't just falsify this identification.
Yes.
So, so you guys are planning to tightly control the distribution of your silk
Well, that's
goods?
true because we are going to be selling it.
We're going to be selling it. The
So other
Yeah,
people
but
would
I don't.
have
I don't
access
think we're
to
gonna.
it.
I don't think we're gonna sell purple dyed ones and stuff.
we aren't
like
going to sell purple dyed silk.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay. So, question. Sorry, logistical question. Does
Mhm.
all of the spiders under your rule makes purple silk, or is it just yourself?
She blinks all of her eyes
Mhm.
and looks around, and you're sort of like you're sort of get the feeling that you should look around too. And as you look
Mhm.
around, you notice that yes, most of this web is white.
Mhm.
Oh,
Right.
right.
That's true.
But
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
to completely.
So then we would
not-
need specifically your silk, just for the
identifiers, material
Yeah,
to make
pure.
our
We would not
identifiers.
sell your silk. It would just be for us.
strictly for identification purposes.
On the island. Yeah. Purely.
Yes.
That is one favor we do ask of you.
Just so you know, no friendly fire incidents.
yes.
Purple on purple, one could say.
Yes, yes, yes.
And we can make sure our flags can't be falsified by making them specifically out of that purple silk too.
Ooh, that's a
What
good
I
idea.
don't
Maybe
like
that-
about my
we'll do that
answers
later. We'll
is
see
that
later. We'll do it that later.
you know how people speak with big words. I do the exact
You do a
opposite.
lot of small words.
I use small words only, but so many of them to make
You
it
really
look
could have just
fast.
said, yes, we would like to trade cattle for your silk. That's all you
Dane?
could have said. It. Yes.
You're aware that silk can be dyed, right?
Yes, but I would assume they know the difference between their royal silk and purple silk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't think the color.
Especially
I
since
would
it's
assume-
spider silk. It is
yeah, we-
specifically spider silk, which is
Yeah,
different.
we would assume.
They have
that
eyes.
these-
Okay,
they
so
have, like,
just
they have 12 eyes.
to reaffirm here, you're asking for a long-term trade deal of not
Mm.
just silk in general from the spider people,
Mm.
but the queen's personal silk.
Just
Well,
for identification purposes.
Can
Usually
Blackwell,
a very
can I just
small
ask,
amount.
I would like to
Small,
ask you.
small, small, small,
I would
small.
like to ask you. Can we just, to avoid annoying the queen, can we just say we'll dye silk purple and wear it, and you won't attack them?
That could work as well. Yeah, that's probably the easier answer.
The reason I'm asking this is because,
But again, they
I
could
mean,
falsify it, couldn't they? Because if we're
someone
selling our
could
silk,
falsify it, but
Yeah, they could.
Blackwell, I think you're making this unnecessarily hostile. Can you just like not be a dick for
Bro,
30
can you
seconds?
throw us a bone here, man? Like,
there was a
do you
I
bone,
want?
need to
man.
Do you,
know the very specific terms of your deal so I know your specific identifiers for potential uses down the line.
Okay,
okay,
let me.
Blackwell,
Okay,
do you
If
want to
you
throw us a
guys
bone here, or
go,
do you want us
I
to be
want
here for the
just
next 2 hours?
purple colored
Yeah.
silk, that is opening the door for enemy infiltration by wearing purple silk.
Mhm.
But if it's
I
specifically the queen's purple,
And she probably has a specific color,
yeah,
one that's
like it
I
hard to
isn't just
have
match.
color; it's a lot of.
pros and cons. The cons of asking the personal royal silk of the queen are you're asking the queen for her personal silk for
Yeah.
our usage for identification so they won't kill our guys. Which pros means that it can be falsifiable because it's the queen silk. Who would
Mm.
misidentify the queen silk out of this colony of super intelligent hive mind spiders?
And here's
They
Mhm.
a
got,
another
they got
question,
eyes, bro.
another very important question. How many people would you need the identifiers for the
We'd actually
queen's
Exactly.
silk?
probably keep a set and then give them out to people who go out, like
Oh,
a
wow. Yeah. Like
test on a
probably,
rack.
I think we'd have
Okay.
I'd say like 20 armbands at a
We
time.
need to we need to spitball some ideas here.
Yeah,
First of all, if they see someone on the open path, they haven't attacked them so far because we haven't had
No
any
one's
incidents.
been on the open path.
Mhm.
ooh, you know it's good. We could just do like maybe a verbal password if the spiders. Wait, do regular spiders understand us?
Yeah, we could make a verbal
Yeah, but
password.
then anybody could, if anybody figures out the verbal password, then anybody knows.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but the verbal password, you know what's the only thing a verbal password is good for? The spiders not killing them. It would be our problem next, but we could figure it out.
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
I think the armband thing is
I
still
agree with Deadeye
just
here. Blackwell, can you throw us a bone so we're not doing
Just
this?
one bone, just a singular
because
bone.
it's just like I think
A
we should have like a
shirt.
set of like
A shirt requires 1 pound of silk.
Again, we were thinking just an armband.
Yeah, we
yeah
were thinking no one said shirts.
yeah like 20 armbands. We just keep in our
I
box.
would
Anybody who
say
wants to go out.
that roughly 20 general armbands for up to a Goliath, as you are indeed making it for a group. Therefore, you need a
Mhm.
less of a band, more of a tieable ribbon.
Yeah, just like a pretty like a
I
longish
think
ribbon.
there's
I do have
also
Would
a
the case to
question.
be made.
be equivalent to 1 pound of silk. However, you guys are unaware of how valuable to the queen her own silk is, and thus how it
Mhm.
may affect the trade deal.
Mhm.
Exactly.
It will be a
So
one-time offer.
the only con is the biggest con. And it's because we're bothering the queen for her personal silk.
Mhm.
And I think that's
Or she could just not be offended by it at all and be like, "Oh yeah, that's sensible."
yeah, but Blackwell's making the implications that it's kind of a big deal, and
Or he's
he
just
is
fucking
making.
with us because he
Yeah,
has
he
nothing
could be.
planned after
He
this
could
and
be
he just
because
wants
he
to
has
stall
nothing
us.
planned. The queen could just sure, yeah, sure, dude. The queen just fucking sure, dude. Whatever, yeah, fucking whatever.
Yeah,
Just
that works.
fucking come here and just bring a bucket. And I'll just use some silicon for you. Yeah, go off, king.
I mean, she could literally just like grab a handful from her hammock and just throw it at us. Be like,
Just
"Here,
fucking here you go, kid. But no,
hey
just
kid, catch."
Hey kid,
Yeah.
that is
come
not the
on!
direction. Oh no.
Ah, I'm drowning. I'm suffocating.
This is not the direction Blackwell is willing to go with it. I'm very certain, despite how much of a shitter
I
he is.
mean, we could just be straight up and like, would it be offensive for us to take and use a small amount of your royal silk?
Well,
Hey, you should ask Eminem pose.
we could ask. We could ask. We could ask.
Yeah, ask him.
Would it-
Ask him like, what would that be a nice thing for you? Would that be? Would you?
Yeah,
Be nice?
to
okay.
prevent
Would you be fine with that?
miscommunication.
The question would have to be posed this way: would be offending you if we ask for some of your personal silk because we have to know how much he values it?
My
Black Rose
man,
wants to-
my man goes, we have to phrase the question like this instead of just asking the question.
Just ask the
Your
question.
Majesty.
Just ask it. Okay.
Ask
Would
him.
it be of an
Shut-
offense
shut-
to you if we were to solicit your personal, very distinguishable silk for identification purposes? We do not mean to offend by making this request.
She seems to blush and like does the
Ah,
Oh no!
and
well,
is
I
like,
guess I'll have to marry
what-
you now.
what
Cut
could
the-
you what could you offer me personally in exchange then?
Kotia also
Three cows. We give her like 3 cows or something.
Wait. I
We'll give
I
you
have a
Kotia's
suggestion.
fur.
Yeah.
I have a suggestion.
Expression.
I have a suggestion.
We huddle. We
Captain?
huddle.
Captain, remember
We
the,
give the queen Kotia's fur.
no. I have a
Again.
suggestion.
Shave Kotia
I-
again.
Have a suggestion.
We huddle.
So
Again.
we talked about this earlier. I can cast plant growth on this island and cause the island's ecosystem to fucking boom, thus increasing the prey population.
But
Ooh.
what would we offer the queen personally?
Guys, I'll take one for the team.
Oh fuck, I shook
stands
my
up and
entire
just
fucking
salutes.
It's
Listen,
so fucking
Egress
over.
is asexual, but he's looking back at. He's like,
that thing looks like an A.
I have to take this up. This is too much. Hold on.
you gotta sit out.
Yeah, he has to step away.
Okay. Everyone frantically search through your inventory. There's got to be a gold ring somewhere.
I still have the cyanide coconut, but I do not think that is helpful here.
That is not.
That is not helpful.
Continue gives her the coconut. She blushes. She eats it, and she starts to fucking spasm.
The
Then
brother
all that's
comes
left is
back.
the brother that hates us.
We just fucking run for it. Oh
No.
man.
Oh wait, I
Okay.
can cook up some good food. I got the chef part.
Okay, now listen. We need something a little more substantial.
Perdón.
Giving
let
her the
me-
wand of wonder.
Okay.
I still have that. Be like, hey, here's a cool wand that does random shit.
here's
I'm
Did
a
not
I
cool
get
one.
anything from the death kiss?
Did
We
you
got the
get
crown.
anything from the
No.
death kiss?
Did I?
No one
Oh,
got no one was able to harvest body parts because everybody was a little too caught up with the reviving your dead crewmates.
Yeah.
Oh, that happened, didn't it?
Kotia dies. I loot the body.
My
There was
my
no body for
queen.
you to loot is the only issue. Otherwise,
You still had magic items, bitch.
my queen. I have a proposal.
I'm just fucking with
The
you.
magical ability to, for an entire year, increase the yield of plants within this island doubly, thus increasing the prey population for you to eat, or making the current prey population more fat, bigger. Would that be
That's-
enough?
Is effective to stall the amount of cows we need until you can actually provide a stable supply for my population.
Indeed.
But not personally. You're asking me to give you something that I made myself.
yeah, that's what I'm
To
asking.
give you
Yeah, that's what
royal thread. And she's still blushing, by the way. You're
Fucking course she
asking
is.
a girl.
Do you like books?
Yeah,
Titan has
My
a bunch
man
of knives in his inventory.
is asking the
Um,
Spider Queen for the equivalent of breast milk. And is going, yo, you like books?
Because that's the
This-
only thing that I made.
This is an important question. What do we actually have to offer? We're fucking pirates.
I
Yeah,
have
we're-
okay. I have a
Okay.
diamond I have the books I've made, and I have the Wand of Wonder.
Think
Yeah,
of this. Think of this. Forget about the appearance. How do you impress a woman? This is the question.
I don't
I
know.
hear you could do it with a piece of cheese.
This is a
we offer.
that is such an old
What if
fucking
we-
reference, dude. Holy
What if,
He's
shit.
got
what
it.
if we get a bunch of cool
Uh,
rocks? What if
I
we
mean,
find a
we
bunch of
could-
cool rocks and give it to her?
We
I
already
mean,
have cool rocks.
Stardew
Diamonds.
Valley, Stardew.
Blackwell. Kotiha would for sure collect random, very cool rocks he finds and keep them in his pockets. Kotiha would. This is a hypothesis.
This is a
hypothetical
brief
scenario.
reminder. No one can see the bottom of the pit, and these spiders
What if-
have caves, and one of them had this like really cool spear, so they may have access to gemstones
No,
They
no,
may.
no,
Okay, they're
but it's
miners.
personal. What if
They're
Kotiha
what?
in a
took one
cave
of
looking
his
for.
cool rocks and he said, the these are like, for example, these are not monetarily important, but these are very meaningful sentimentally to me because it's a really cool rock. I would like to offer it to you. And it's just a fucking rock that's perfectly spherical because rocks are cool. And I offer one of the very cool rocks Gotiha has in his pocket. Cool.
What if we give them?
You
Hey
do that.
guys.
You do that.
Okay,
Kotia
Cool
does that.
sticks.
Kotia
No,
does
he
that.
I
doesn't.
have.
Kotiha
I have
He
a.
doesn't. Does he or does he
No,
not? Okay.
I
I
did
have an
say it
idea.
was.
I
did
I don't know.
say
said a
it
fair
This is a
trade
group
deal was
discussion.
we give them our captain's fur in response for
What
the
if we give them the heart of the
Queen's
sea?
No, I don't know if that's a great idea.
I don't think that's a very good idea, but I
That
think
is
it
a
might be one of the
terrible
few things
idea.
we have that has actual value.
Yeah, I
True.
think. Okay, guys, I think that is a great idea.
I do think that is a terrible idea, though.
I
It's
think
a
it,
I
like,
mean,
Kotiha-
I
terrible
could just
idea.
hold
Blacklaw
on
would
to
be
it for
very
us.
upset with us if we did that.
Okay, I want you to think about something. If you were going after Black Claw and you're like, but we need to find his heart and to kill him. I know he is really connected with these guys, and so they come to our base, destroy everything, look through our entire base, and like, where the fuck is it? You think they're really gonna go into the middle of the jungle, and be like, hey, you spiders, have you seen this giant orb thing?
However,
No,
consider the following.
Suspiciously orb-shaped.
However, consider the following. We have to offer her
Has anybody
something.
seen any delicious heart of the
I do
seas
think-
around here?
I do. I do think.
Strange
we should give-
spiders seeming to be just built around a orb of the sea. No.
However, we
It's
do
so
have to
stupid.
consider the following. Maybe we can offer something that's valuable to us, personal items.
I
if we
say,
have them.
I vote we shave Kotia and give her hers for.
No. I mean, I'm still for. I love my books. I've already written like.
Yeah, he loves his
Our
books.
adventures.
This is a
I love-
brief reminder that if you shave the Kotiha again, he will again have a like -4 charisma for several
Yeah, I know.
months.
It's -2.
Okay.
It's -2.
I would do that
True.
if it wasn't for what I know we're about to be fighting.
Because Kotia.
And I don't want him to have a penalty to his main spellcasting stat.
I mean,
Because
I could give her an entire
have a
history
tail.
lesson of this entire because she's been stuck on this island for eons. She doesn't know.
You could give
Probably doesn't
her
know
a,
the entirety
like,
of this
top-
island.
Okay, Egress
Hey,
has
hey,
his
hey,
book.
hear me. I have an actual
Mm-mm.
suggestion.
Go on.
You could give her a written account. All fancy like. Of all like written up like an academic report or a history book of everything we discovered it going into the Beholder's Temple.
Yeah.
Imagine how for some being that has lived for that long, imagine how hard it is to come across knowledge that they don't know yet. They haven't found out that very few other people know. That kind of knowledge would be
It's cool.
if not valuable, fascinating to
Exactly. That's what I was
someone like
suggesting in my
that.
books.
My
What
idea-
if that doesn't work? We can just always cut off Kotia's tail, give it to her.
Oh my god.
That's horrible.
Oh, no.
That's
Kotia, get over here.
Blackwell. Well, no, not you, Blackwell. My idea is that we give her something that's
We
meaningful to
neuter
us
Kotiha.
personally. It doesn't have to be something so important like, oh, it's information.
we
Oh, it's valuable.
we
Something intimate from well, I guess I
we
could give you
give the
like this
queen
that's very
Kotiha's
meaningful to me
balls.
because she
Well,
is giving us very valuable something very valuable to her.
well, your mother isn't
You,
on this timeline anymore, so we can't use that.
We give
Egress
her
only
his father.
Alex's father figure was turned to dust. Ty-
Uh-huh.
Most of Tynan's crew has been killed. The one that survived is basically just like going to be a governor from now. And
I
I don't
said
know where my mom
something,
is.
not
Oh yeah,
someone.
what if we wait? What is Tynan's
You have your books.
what is Tynan's friend's name again?
Gabriel.
What if we marry him off to her?
Oh no.
Yeah, see,
Uh,
give her a husband. See,
okay.
a stronger
Tynan would
relation between.
not stand for you doing that to
Okay,
his
okay, okay,
friend.
okay.
No,
I,
no,
This
we'll
is
we need
give him
our
what
to
he's
hold on,
That
entitled
hold
is
to.
on,
an
this
hold
is
on,
active betrayal. You
hold
can't just
on.
do that.
we have
Do you,
one good idea.
He
do you
would
guys
fight you over that.
realize
Huh?
that we haven't even told Gabriel is going to be a governor yet? Imagine we
Yeah.
come up and spy and be like, first of all, you're governor. Second of all, you're marrying a giant spider.
Thanks,
Thirdly,
bro.
your son is being called.
You're a real one. I know.
Thirdly, you
What?
are calling your son Eli, and he will be our child soldier. Okay, I think we have one good idea. Egress gives the queen one personally written account of our adventures
Blackwell's very
in
disappointed
Tempest
right now.
Tantrum. Why?
Mm.
Because it's a story. I would
I
like to
can give
offer
him
you a
the
story.
entirety of our adventures, actually.
Yeah, it's a story because it doesn't it's something meaningful in an artistic way. I offer you a story of adventure, of something for her to read because it's interesting, we could say, or at least it's valuable to us,
Mhm.
because that's kind of the exchange we're
It's
talking
literally
about.
like our like friendship together, tied together from all the
Yeah, exactly.
adventures.
She blushing is offering is willing to give us her silk if we give her something important to us in
The
return. We
symbol
could
of
give her.
our friendship.
Yeah, it's important to our
Wait, hold
adventures.
on.
Our legacy is important to us. We could give her a representation of that. We give you a collection of stories of adventure, of misadventure,
Well, I'm
mostly
actually only friends
misadventure.
with one of you, but yes.
Dang, that's
Who is that?
Blackwell. I make one suggestion and you're just like putting your head.
I
I just,
think we're on the right
This
track
is
with the
about a lot of
story
things, to be honest.
because I'm not saying it's a history book. I'm saying it's a story.
It's a story of our adventures,
Story.
how we've gotten to this point, especially since she probably knew about us when we were just a couple of schmucks on the island
Yeah, probably, and
when the
yeah,
spiders
well,
attacked us.
we did
it's a
blow up
sim.
a big ginormous thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
And it
imagine
would
like
be
okay, imagine you're just chilling out in your house and then like a bunch of lizards like blow up your lawn. And you're like, what the fuck? And then they sail away and you're like, what the fuck was that? And then like 2 years later, they come back with like magical gear and they're like, hey, you mind if we like have some of your crackers?
Yeah, like yeah.
Dane.
And your
Yes.
comes specifically.
Dane, has Egress written already multiple copies of the book of our adventures?
I did make a spare for us to keep, but I can just make another one of those.
I
Oh,
don't
you
think you
can?
did the full adventures, if I remember correctly. The spare was for the
Oh, for
specifically
the
the temple.
yes, the I
Oh,
You
can't
oh,
write
would
it though.
have to
yeah, yeah, yeah,
make a personal recording of all events since you guys met.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Alternatively, hold on, I just got an idea. What
You
if
have scrying, like you have like a photographic memory, so like
I do,
you'll remember
but what if
everything.
I instead transcribe their history, like their entire
Oh,
history, their oral history? I can actually write down and ensure that it belongs in a library somewhere where it can be preserved
I don't know.
for all.
Maybe they don't want that.
They
Maybe they
probably
don't want
don't
that.
want that.
Well, yeah,
I'm
We
we'll
going
can.
still
to
negotiate.
assume.
What you want?
However, I do think it might be meaningful for them to have a recollection of their history for their use if they want to, if they
Mhm.
were to develop literacy amongst the hive mind.
I mean, I assume they do. They
That's
seem like
already basing
humanoids.
a pretty racist assumption there that they don't. Wow,
I'm
Zap,
Yes,
I
We
didn't
saying
know
it.
don't
you
know.
were
We haven't
racist to
asked.
It's a
spiders.
question. It's a question. It's not an assumption that they
Okay.
can't.
Okay. So, do we propose both of the ideas and say which one they want? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, it's something personal to the queen. A history of her entire populace and her reign, or of her
especially to
life.
honor her parents, although she didn't seem to mind that they died. So
I think she said what she said because I implied that it must have been tough after their loss. That it wasn't because it wasn't tough the rain itself, but she didn't
okay.
answer toward the grief aspect of it.
Okay,
But anyway,
I'm just gonna say that you propose the two ideas.
Yes, I'm
thank
something
you.
of a scribe.
Blackwell knows
You
how many words
wish.
I would have said.
I'll do it for you, Zap. God
I
damn it.
know. I know.
I'm something of a scribe. I have written down and know most of the history of our adventures together. Should you like, I can give you a transcription of everything that made us to where we are here standing before you in this moment.
Maybe
Or-
leave out the us killing a couple spiders here.
I think they already know that.
They already know. They have to know.
Probably why
Blackwell,
the blue guy hates us.
are we correct in assuming that she must know?
You guys are able to pretty keenly figure out that Sega's she just said that she's the queen
Hive
of
mind.
the mind here. That the
Yeah.
spiders are at some level hive mind, which means when one gets hurt, she some way, somehow, at some level knows.
Yeah.
However, that doesn't necessarily mean she knows it was us. However, we are assuming that because that's
Yeah, we are
the
assuming
sensible
that.
thing
But
to
let's
do.
just be safe. Alternatively, should you wish, I can transcribe a history of whatever you'd like of your own people.
Okay.
So it's in writing, can be preserved.
I require silence as I'm going to play one of the lines that I've already played before. That if you guys simply remembered would have made this debate be over like an hour ago. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Knowledge is life of the mind.
Oh, that's what she said earlier. Knowledge is life of the mind.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I had no idea she said that. I just heard life of the mind earlier.
I thought she was just calling the caffeinated.
To be fair, Blackwell, our adventures are our adventures. So,
Yeah, knowledge is
It-
life. Yeah, we can give her all the knowledge, bro.
however, her own people, her own story isn't exactly knowledge. It's what they know. It becomes
She
knowledge when you write it down, maybe.
thinks.
So,
She ponders. She's doing a hard think. She's wondering. And
The
she
thinker.
blushing.
counter offers
Ooh.
a full exchange of our people's histories. A transcription so that we may keep yours and you may know ours.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And
Coach
then
Captain,
Oh,
and then you may make sure it gets to the proper places. Our people have been forgotten for millennia. And I think it's time that perhaps ends.
that can definitely be arranged. Captain, I would need to remain here for probably 24 hours.
that's fine.
Oh, we wouldn't do it here. It's far too dark and gloomy. It's not the right environment at all.
Oh,
I know a few
where?
good places. Don't worry.
Oh
She-
boy. Oh
she
boy.
says she
I'm
knows
so
a spot.
sorry, Egress.
She knows
I'm
a
so
spot. She
sorry,
knows.
Egress. Guys, are we about to marry Egress off to the Spider Queen?
I don't think so. I think he'll be fine.
Yeah,
Hey,
he'll
he
be
just
fine.
he just hasn't
We're just studying.
found his type yet. He just hasn't
Just
found his
we're
type
studying,
yet.
just
guys.
studying.
He's asexual because he's actually
He's
monster
asexual.
sexual.
Yeah.
He's frozen.
I don't know. I don't think I'm about them like 8 titties.
Oh man, he thinks he's straight. He just hasn't found the right one, and here we are.
For canon purposes, we could reduce it to 2 if that would make you feel better. This was just the
Probably.
best picture I could find of like a cool creature that wasn't like too humanoid nor too spider.
Again, I am terrified of spiders.
Yes. Yeah, you won't be by the end of the campaign.
I come home to my dad and he's like,
Privacy.
"Man, I haven't
This
raised
is
kids."
a
Like,
this
"Sorry,
is a
already married to a giant
brief
spider."
reminder. This is a brief reminder that for every phobia there is a kink.
Yeah, fear and arousal are actually like interlinked. That's why people like watch scary movies and then have sex for some reason.
Yeah.
Is that
That's
what
like
people do?
an actual
I
phenomenon.
I feel like we
Just
should get away from this topic. I feel like this
Let's
is
get
a
away from this
bad
just
topic.
a meme.
road to go
It's just
down.
the meme with like
Hi,
it's like that.
Twitch.
It's like that one meme, but it's with egress, and it says, "Throw me to the spiders, and I'll come back a father."
Throw me to the spiders and I'll come back king, see?
A historian. A
Throw him to the
historian.
spiders, and he'll come back pregnant.
Oh man.
Oh god, that the brother's gonna fucking kill me.
Imagine being able to call
I
the
mean, I
fucking.
can literally transform into a spider.
Oh no, mating is possible.
Oh, we are not going to have.
My
we are not
brother
We
in
are going
Christ, this is a
Baldur's Gate 3 on this.
humanoid-ish spider. What the fuck do you mean?
I'm
I'm
scared.
dreading this. I'm dreading this. It's possible. We've established it's possible. This is
Listen,
horrible.
I'm just here on educational purposes.
You,
It's better be
Zap, you
educational,
fucking
motherfuckers.
said that and we lost one of my 2 viewers, which I don't even know. Y'all motherfuckers
Amazing.
ain't
The
in
other
my
one's
stream
me.
boosting
It's
my
just
stats
me.
right now. This is so sad.
It's just me.
Lolomao.
I have a feeling Feather
God.
left at that.
Probably.
CCAP,
Oh,
your GF would love to see Dane talking about the potential
Yeah.
of fucking a Spider Queen. Come on.
I think
I
My
was not
man will
prepared
be
for any
like,
of this.
oh, it's just gonna be like some spiders. No one's gonna be interested. Political intrigue, romantical interest.
I mean
Okay, well,
arranged marriages and political intrigue go hand in hand, my guy. This is part of
I
it.
mean, I'd also need to
Spider just
remain at
comes
this part of the island
comes
for
around,
8
kisses
hours
me on my
straight
hot
while I
mouth.
cast plant growth. So, okay, the way we could do this is send me to the most dense part of the jungle. I sit there casting plant growth for 8 hours because it's the only way I can do it, so everything's good for a year. And meanwhile, a whatever historian you have can vocally tell me your history. I will remember it identically, then record it later on.
I'm afraid me and my brother are the only 2 that can properly discuss things with your kinds.
It's gonna have to be personal with the queen, my guy.
The others are not able to communicate in the mortal languages.
Okay,
It's gonna
that
have to
works
be
as well.
personal.
What was that, Dane?
That works as well. Is your brother going to eat me if I'm left alone with him?
She laughs and goes, probably, but don't worry about that.
Wonderful.
Do we consider ourselves having reached a a deal?
And we'll do the more formal details of silk per cattle provided when you're able to indeed provide us a more stable amount.
Oh, naturally. Specifics may come in the near future, of course, once we are able to produce a steady supply.
Yeah, should we just send the 3 cows now?
Well, are right now?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we could say if we. Well, yeah, sure. Well, it's a good thing that we do have a few more cows presently. We'd be delighted to just hand them over to you in celebration of a deal struck. If that is our agreement. Goatee outstretched a cat paw.
The queen outstretches her hand and then gives you a finger as a single one of her three clawed fingered hands. One of those
Yeah.
little fingers is the size of your arm.
Damn.
And Goatee grabs
Fingered how many times?
grabs the finger and does the handshake.
It's just like beep,
Yeah.
beep, 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 beep.
Adorable.
Amazing.
An accord has been struck. I will
Yippee!
give you all, except for you, of course, until nightfall to make it back to the city. I will make sure that once the histories have been properly exchanged, my personal silk shall be ready for distribution amongst those that are needed. And after
Much appreciated, your Highness.
and after the blue one is returned, I will make sure no trespassers lie in the jungle from there on out.
Understood.
Cool.
Understandable.
Good,
Let's
good.
get out of
You
here.
humanoids have such tasty flesh. I'm happy that we didn't do a we can't eat any of you ever deal.
I'm very skinny.
Don't
I will pat Egress. I will pat Egress on the back and say, "You got this." And
Eagles like
I
kind
will
of
spin. Yeah.
Eagles just kind of Kotia just kind of does this to her like, relax, Eagles, it's gonna be fine. He's just very skittish is all. Please treat him very gently. He doesn't like
Oh,
being
I'm gentle, don't worry.
Thank you. He's he means a great deal to us. We would appreciate if any and all hospitality you were offering. Thank you. And Kotiha, being the silly little cat that he is, he reaches again for one of those fingers to do this.
Any and all, you say? You sure about that?
Gratitude,
Are you
gratitude.
sure about the line
I mean,
any and all hospitality?
all hospitality.
I come back without an arm.
You don't know what hospitality necessarily is to this civilization.
Care.
Yeah.
This is a brief reminder
Security.
that various empires throughout the centuries have, as a sign of hospitality, provided up to like a dozen hookers and prostitutes for visiting
I don't want
dignitaries to
spider
enjoy.
prostitutes.
He doesn't
Safety.
want Spidussy.
Safety. I say.
Spydookers.
And I ask her to
Biddies.
deliver him back to us in one piece if possible.
Oh, what?
Possible. Good, Captain.
Dude, you'll be fine, Eager. You'll be fine. Just behave. Be at your best behavior with the queen.
I've transformed
Very
the
good.
plants.
Now then, come along, little blue one. We have much to discuss.
Okay. Oh, I take out like 3 books that I have like in my I don't know, my satchel.
She reaches out a hand and seems to want you to get onto her little silk platform that she's made.
Oh, neat. Yes, I will do that.
Okay. Do you still hold her hand once you are on it?
I'm kind of scared of height because we're suspended over a huge height, right?
Yes, a seemingly
I hold her hand.
bottomless pit. Good.
Yeah, I hold her hand.
And as you look below, you see this like intricate webwork of this royal purple silk that seems to almost be what can only be described as silk legs. And you guys all watch as the platform rises as these like 4 to 6 extremely nicely, intricately done silk legs allow them to just climb up and out of the pit.
Oh.
Holy shit. We're going up?
Yeah, she said she knows a good place. It's too dark and gloomy in there.
Yeah.
Well, Egress is gonna be a father. Let's go.
We'll be seeing you later, Egress. Do
Bye,
behave.
Egress.
You just see like as it goes up, like you see something like fluttering down. You see, and it lands on your palm, Kotia, a sprig of mistletoe.
Whoa.
Whoa, mistletoe. Whoa, whoa. Does Egress know what
Yep.
standing underneath a mistletoe means?
In his culture, it means help, please.
To everybody else, all you guys think of, you see the mistletoe, and the only thing you know the mistletoe of is either A, just the plant, or B, it's the thing you kiss under.
Yeah. So me and everyone else just goes like, ooh,
Okay.
ooh.
Yeah, we do not know what that means, but we know what that other meaning is. We're like, ooh, you
Sly dog.
There we go.
I love how Zap has to constantly look behind him because of
Tynan is just in
You
clueless
slide
mode.
dog.
He just doesn't know what everybody's losing their minds about. He's just
Egress, you
head
sly
no
dog.
thoughts, head empty mode.
All right,
He
let's
puts
No
let's
that.
head
thoughts
back
that
He puts
empty.
that.
head back
He,
to the little
he
fort.
Cotija
And
grabs that missile time,
yeah,
puts it in his chest
you
pocket,
guys
and
are
just to remind himself of
are
Egress.
escorted back out via the trapdoor you were let in. And as you get out, you don't see any like little spider escort around you. But you do hear
I wave
a
bye.
voice from underneath you.
Ooh.
Oh, no, shoot.
Oh.
We never actually got his name, did we?
You
Oh
know,
yeah,
No,
you
what are
didn't
their
get either
names?
of their names. No one exchanged
Yeah, we
names.
just know that. We
no.
just know that
I
she's
need to
the
know.
queen.
I need to know this right now. Alex,
Yeah.
Kotiha, and Tynan, are you running?
Oh yeah, we're booking it.
Yeah,
I
we'll
think
have
we're
to.
booking it.
We'll
I
have,
pick up
uh,
Cotia on my shoulders, and me and him.
Deadeye, Tiny can turn
With
into
my
a bat
dark
and
vision, do
escape,
I
right?
see anything behind me?
No,
It's Temple.
not behind you.
Tiny can turn into a bat and fly
Do I?
away, right?
That's only at night.
Oh no!
No, I can do it in dim light or darkness.
You're not in dim light.
I
Oh, is
wanted
it
to use
bright light
Dimension
in this
Door.
underground
You're
cave?
not
No,
We're
underground anymore.
outside.
You emerged.
Yeah, we're on the
Oh,
surface now.
okay. Well, I duck into the shadow of a tree.
Oh no! If you turn into
We're
a bat
running.
and then go to the light, will that transform you back?
Rules as written, no, unless Blackwell wants to be a dick about it.
I'm not ruling that the jungle is dim light.
Have you
Oh.
ever been in a rainforest?
Have you ever been on a island?
It's
Yeah,
pretty
because it's
funny.
only like 3 p.m. at best.
When the sun is
Oh.
directly above you. This is not like the Amazon rainforest. Light is coming through. Just fine.
Just run, dude. Don't even worry about like the
Yeah,
camera.
I pick up Cotia and I put him on
Run.
I fling him on my shoulder, and me and Tiny just book it.
Yeah.
You hear his laughter like echoing through the forest
We really
as
have
you
to kill
run.
this guy.
Cotillo's driving Alex with the points of his crown.
I would like to point out that Alex had never detected him at that point. He and still never has.
Yeah, no, only passive perception of 24. Is he like super camouflaged?
That
I'm
is the
guessing that's what his name.
same. That is the same passive perception as Tiamat, who is a god and also has 5 heads.
Yeah. So freaking, yeah, because I have 20. I have 20 wisdom.
Yeah, but
so
does
that's why.
Tiamat have proficiency in perception? I don't
Yeah.
think so.
But no, freaking. What was I gonna say?
She might.
Does she have the observant feed? I don't think so.
I
Which
don't
is
think she
silly.
does.
Which is really
Dragons
silly when
coping
you
with
think of.
seething.
Yeah.
I have to go to the
Monsters
bathroom. I'll be
crying
right
because they
back.
can't take feats. Like, why?
2
Why?
minutes.
Yeah, you're good. What was I gonna say?
You just give them an ability on their stat block that is identical to the feat.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing Black Hole. Can I make 2 guesses on what he can do? It's either he can turn invisible or he can camouflage really, really well, like exactly to what his uh his
Bold of you to assume that it doesn't have the theoretical stealth ability of a level 20 rogue.
Oh wow.
Bold of you to assume that his default stealth isn't 30.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
Blackwell, give me a quick rundown of the entire history of these snake people for me, please.
Snake?
Spider people. Sorry,
That's racist. So, yeah, Egress, you are riding on the platform with Spider Queen, and for a good while until there's this little decent opening that she sort of settles you guys down onto, and the platform sort of buries itself into the ground, so it's all nice and hidden. Well, most of it does, and then also part of it just forms this sort of blanket over her,
Mhm.
and she is able to pretty easily make a table out of the earth so that you can
Oh,
have
that's
things to
nice.
write on. And you're in this little opening. It's surrounded by all sorts of flowers, and even has a clear view of the beach and the ocean.
Oh, wow.
A beautiful hidden little grotto. Grotto is what it is. As you two start exchanging histories. And this is of
Neat.
the entire world, by the way.
Oh yeah, Egress is giving a full-on autistic spurging history lesson about anything she inquires about.
She is
Yeah,
autistically listening in and asking for details wherever she
she
can.
asked. She
She's the
asked
first
Egress
girl who
a
listens.
simple.
Yeah.
She asked Egress a simple question about 40k lore. That is the level of explanation we're
My
getting.
presentation.
The level of like interaction we get is two autistic people who are both hyperfixated on the same thing discussing it.
Oh my god, this is we're creating a fucking business.
Yeah. And you're able to learn that long ago, the hive mind used to rule a sort of kingdom, and that they had structures and stuff on this little island. But these powerful mortals came, and they saw the spiders, and instead of even trying to talk, just called them monsters. And so the Great War began. Through the use of biological warfare, chemical warfare, infused with magic, these otherwise mortals were able to just bombard their civilization into the dust. And so
Well,
her family and a few others escaped deep underground, where they would stay for, I think it's a couple thousand years. And over the
is this spider
years,
lore?
yes, over the years they were able to expand their operations underneath, always trying to remain quiet and killing literally anyone who came to the island and saw any of their spiders above ground, or anyone who dared to intrude on their actual home. And now they've been able to form this. They've always been the collective hive mind, but now it's a lot more of a class structure than what it was. And she does like sigh wistfully and go, "Once there was an entire kingdom of my people, but now it's just a few, and the enhanced spiders that you see."
What would it take for them to have their kingdom back?
Yeah, how expansive was this kingdom? Was it over both Rachnia islands or like the surrounding islands? Was it on any mainland?
She's very specifically says it was on both of the islands, and a little bit more, as she seems to try to describe these silk ships but can't quite find the proper words for them.
Hmm.
Fascinating.
What if we can get them to get their kingdom back? A fleet of spider ships, guys. Come on,
I mean,
let's
I'm
make it
for
happen.
it, but I think they're kind of too far
As soon as the
sighted to do
queen
that.
said it's about time we change that, referring to how hidden they were, I was like, spiders on ships, spiders on ships, spiders on
Dude,
ships.
we can put the sacking spiders to a whole
I
nother.
would
Egress,
say,
you have to
Yeah,
marry
like
her.
how the
hold on, I'm
Digging
cooking,
Devils have
cooking.
actual devils on their ships. That would be the
Yeah, I'm
coolest
cooking,
shit
I'm
ever.
cooking.
Let
Hold on,
him cook. Let
I
him
gotta
cook.
lock in. I'm locking in. All right, I'm mewing right now.
Knowing
Right, right, right.
As
Egress,
soon
when
as I feel it.
Egress says that, he's just actively going,
Egress is looking at the queen, just goes, does a fucking thing. Oh man.
the
Oh, I
blocks in
hate that.
Egress's mind coming together. Kill
Okay,
yourself, Deadeye. Stop the audio. Kill it. I don't think he
can
can. I
please,
don't think he can actually
please get.
stop it. I don't think he can stop it. I think we have to
Please
listen to
just
the
It's
sit
about
full
to
down.
be
fucking
over.
thing. Oh my
Wait, just
god.
mute Deadeye. Oh, it works if you mute Deadeye.
Okay,
Oh,
there we
you
go.
got
It's
rid of it.
over.
You're
It's
good.
Come on,
done.
over
I'm
now.
good.
It's over.
Oh, there you
Okay,
go.
I would I cannot speak for my captain or our entire faction, but I think we would all be fully willing to back any efforts to reform your kingdom and aligned with our faction.
At that, like her eyes glisten as you can see the gears turning in her head.
We would formally recognize you as a legitimate people, which isn't much for a pirate faction, but
How about a pirate faction that's gonna rule the world?
we have close ties with.
Before you're able to like continue, you blink and you are immediately struggling to breathe as she has wrapped you in all of her arms in this massive hug.
This is crazy. Yeah,
I literally
yeah.
just sent
Egress
the
is-
message in Pirate Campaign ideas. We are so marrying Egress off to this to Queen of the Spider Folk.
God damn it!
And
I'm being married off. Like, dude, I escaped my royal noble family so I would stop being controlled and like married off for like political reasons.
Oh my god, that just happened again.
It's just happening again.
no, no,
Okay.
this is gonna be by choice. Egress is gonna fall in
Yeah.
love. Don't worry about it, guys.
He's gonna fall in
Dude,
love.
she's already autistically spurting about history.
He is going to be the king consort of the spider folk. He's going to
And
be the
pretty
king of
Okay.
much all that you hear is this like a lot of excitement, but she is talking very fast to the point that she's like not necessarily speaking common. But you're able to get like a lot of thank yous. And I've always wanted to sail the sea.
Oh my god, this is
We're
crazy.
so in. It's so good. We're so bad guys.
Do I go for it?
The queen is probably thinking that we are
I don't
so
know.
bad.
I don't know.
Do I go for it?
You go for it, June.
I don't know. I think it's too early. I think it's too early
That's
for
too
this.
Too early?
Too early.
Okay.
Let it
Um,
come onto
let
you.
it sit. Let it sit. Let it sit.
After a
Let
little
it sit.
while, she like realizes what she's doing, and she very quickly puts you down and sits back down and is like,
Egress blush.
My ribs.
I'm sorry. I got a little excited.
It's no
I
problem.
are you okay? Did I hurt you?
It happens a lot.
Help him up. Help him up.
I
What are
would
you?
Watching this like a novel.
I would unclasp my breastplate a bit.
Yo,
Which one I have and like
we're going in.
Can't say that.
I'm legitimately
Guys, I
only
need
doing
to
this
know if I need to
because
turn off the stream right now.
No.
I'm not taking this where this is that is going.
It'll eventually fade to black. Blackwell, don't worry. Oh no.
I would be like kind of checking my ribs. I'm like, no, I'm fine. It's happened a lot under Cotia.
Fade to
Egress
black
comes
is
back is like, Egress, what are those purple marks on your neck and all over your face?
I cast protection for poison. I'm fine.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine, guys.
I'm fine. Yeah, we have close ties with Murder's Cove, which is led by a literal giant crab. So I think, if anything, your presence would
Wait.
be welcome.
wait. Giant Black Claw?
Lord Black
She knows him. She knows him.
Blackclaw, Lord Blackclaw.
Oh my god, she knows Black
We
Claw?
have some stories about a Black Claw, but I never thought they were real.
Would you want to like send an envoy? Like,
I would like to meet him for myself, I believe.
honestly, that could be arranged.
Yippee! She actually does that. with all 6 arms. She's like, yippee!
You know what those jumping
Amazing.
spiders do when they wave their arms like that?
Amazing.
Yeah.
This is so good, you guys.
Yeah,
See
they would.
guys.
Yeah,
This is the
legitimizes your
thing
kingdom.
about monster girls. The monster's only on the outside.
There is a concern, however, that I see here. and that is that your brother seems openly hostile to.
Anybody that's not a spider.
He's been that way. I mean, seeing your people be slaughtered and reduced to such a low status by an entire coalition of species who simply don't even want to understand you can make the purest of souls be filled with hatred.
When I was
Alex can relate to that. Alex can relate to that.
when I was a child,
Oh
there
no,
was
child stories.
remember when I was talking to you about the sea elves and their perpetual hatred of the Sahanguin people, these underground sea monster people.
Yes, yes, of course I remember. How could I
That was
forget?
section, yeah, B12 subsection 3. Um,
Paragraph 2, starting at line 4, line 1.
yes, perpetual war. They hate each other. Sea elves are often perceived as like the most civilized society, the most like the people, whereas the Sahanguin are mostly seen as monsters. But I met one when I was a kid once. Um, my family they would buy them and bring them to banquets in cages and stab them with spears. I hear some kings do that with beasts like owl bears and other things, but I didn't see a Sahanguin in there. I saw a scared person. You have my word, especially considering my captain is, well, I think literally a cat, that we have no prejudice against your people. We hold no ill will. You are looking up like the 15-foot hall time monster. You are a person.
She is sitting at the moment, so she's not as tall.
10 feet.
My
Does
man, did you
Egress
look
clasp
at
one
her?
of her claw?
Did you see how big her legs are compared to her torso? Come on, man.
I know. Okay. Shit, man.
The corresponding height.
Probably like 6 to 8 feet tall while sitting.
Too often, civilized society divides between civilized and uncivilized, monster and humanoid. It's all pointless. Part of the reason I'm out here, actually.
The lines being so set in stone often betrays the true nature of the world. Classifying things as good and bad, as civilized and uncivilized, evil versus good, when in fact the entire universe is just different shades of gray.
It's a fucking soup, man.
I mean, look at the gods. You know, you told me the stories of them, and they're all
Yeah.
seemingly grouped into these bits of good and bad, and oh, the evil ones follow this one, when all they really do is believe different principles.
Yeah.
And is not the freedom of expression, the freedom of belief, truly the critical point of something that has the ability to have rational thought?
Yeah. I
Declaring a
mean,
line of thought as heretical is in itself hypocritical.
I don't want to delve too far into philosophy and all that, but I don't think there's like an objective morality, objective truth of like ethics and what is right and wrong. I think there is definitely subjective and ones that I firmly believe in, but I don't think just because someone has a different set makes them something we should exterminate, something we should get rid of. Because admittedly, the Sahanguin were a people that literally ate my people for most of our history, but like again, they were alive, they were thinking. They didn't deserve that fate, nor do you. And I hope I can explain to your brother, nor does any mortal deserve that sort of discrimination against your kind.
We need not worry about my brother. He may hunger for your flesh more than the others, but I'm sure that enough intruders will enter into the jungle to satiate his hunger.
That may be, unfortunately, so. We have made. I should warn you that aligning yourselves with us does invoke enemies. I've already spoken to you about Kandahar and Mudwachia, but the Dicking Devils are the real threat.
Her mouth spreads into an evil, hungry grin as she goes, "If they dare come here, we shall tear their flesh from their bones and feast upon it in front of their eyes, and then make sure that we go and find anyone who dares care about them and do the same. They will
Damn.
know the anger of 1,000 generations, and their
And like
corpses shall be the beds of our new spawn."
Damn.
and likewise, we shall protect you with all of our might.
Yippee!
Hold hands.
That pretty much concludes
No,
that.
this
Ev-
yippee!
everything
And
else
then
is
they
just
kiss.
like more history things, and then
Yeah,
like
writing stuff down.
she
Damn.
reaches her hand to take you back home. Pretty much. Do you accept
Thank
the
you.
hand?
Yeah, naturally.
Okay. And you guys hold
Of course he
hands
does.
on the platform ride home.
Now
When
put your
you
other hand over hers.
when you arrive at like the main gate and she lowers you down, all of the guards look like really fucking scared. Like they're all absolutely terrified of
Yeah, I
this
think
15-foot tall spider creature.
yeah. I think Igor's forgot for like probably a couple hours that she was talking to essentially like a spider god.
And as like she goes to bid you adieu, she hands you like a little collection of about, we'll say, 20 odd ribbons that she had sewn of her own silk while you were talking.
Mm-hmm.
Bro didn't even notice as he was hyperfixating.
Yeah.
And then she leans down so that her face is equal roughly in height to yours and says, "Come here."
Oh.
She's gonna eat me, but yes.
She gives you a little peck on the cheek
No
and
way.
Wonderful.
This
thanks
is
you for the
crazy.
extremely thorough historical detailing.
I mimic the bow that it did initially, but it is much more fluid and gentlemanly.
She does a surprisingly exquisite bow back.
Wow.
Amazing.
And
Can we have?
then
Oh, mhm.
raises back up on her silked platform of legs and heads back into the jungle.
Right. Before I turn around and enter the base, I'm gonna like quickly grab one of the ribbons in my box and put it in one of my pockets.
Can we have? Can we have Konaga where all me, Kotiha, and Tynan are just all like watching over the wall? Like you can just see our
Yeah,
eyes only
yeah. I'll say that you guys were probably sitting there waiting
watching.
for him. Like it is night. It is the dead of night by the time they're done.
Hee hee hee.
And the only reason you're able
Before
to
midnight,
see
guys.
is like the torches that they have burning in order to see actually the visibility there.
Mhm.
We welcome Egress back. We're like, "Ooh," and I
We
wave
we
the
all
so
we all bring the we all go and like just like you know how like the people pick up people like in like big crowds they'll pick up people and like throw
Yeah,
them up and
you
down and stuff.
you
And we
enter the doors and like half of the entire guard corps is there, and they're like, "Holy shit! Yo, he
this
got the
guy
spider pussy! Yo!"
Oh my god.
It's just like
Yeah.
you're getting a lot of slaps on the back, and it's like, yo, he gonna get it though. I didn't know he
Prank,
had it in him.
pranks all around.
We all
Pranks
carry
all
egress,
around.
and
Yeah.
Kotia tries to do the same, but instead he's just hanging on to his shirt because he's that small. And we go,
Uh,
yeah, let's go.
Egress will like think back to like every like play he's watched. He's trying to think of a line before he sat down. He says, "A gentleman never kisses and tells."
Which
And then
everybody goes,
awkwardly,
oh.
Oh my
and then
god.
Well,
very
good thing
awkwardly
you ain't
walks
no
to his
gentleman.
room, knowing that nothing happened. It was just
Oh man, fucking egress.
Yeah.
I went
We
to the
are
Oh
school
gonna
and then it said,
revamp. We're gonna revamp Spider Queen to not have the multi titties as in the image, but instead
Yeah.
two
Jesus.
considerably sized ones,
oh,
Okay.
of
Okay.
course.
appropriately
Yeah.
sized for a creature of 15 feet in tall.
I never
Oh,
got her
that's
name.
Oh yeah, you never asked her name. It's crazy.
Yeah, she never gave
You
her name.
actually did get her name. You
Ooh,
exchanged names. Where's I have the
Mhm.
name channel. There it is. Named people.
Please don't name her Soda Root Beer.
are you gonna look up names from from the thing?
They're all comedy bits.
No, it's an actual name. Daedalin, Queen of the Mine.
I saw
Fatal.
that Discord notification in the on my screen. I'm like, why is he saying Deadeye? And I read it more carefully, and I'm like,
Deadeye is the Spider Queen all along.
Its name is Deadeye. It's actually Deadeye's persona. Little did you know.
I'm being catfished. Catfished.
Catfished. Egress closes
yeah,
his eyes
I'm
like a cat, and
secretly
he
a
opens them
giant
and it's
spider person. I
Egress
just have like a
in his tiny
VTuber
hand.
software running to make people think I'm a human.
God fucking damn it.
Yippee! Yippee!
It's canon now.
I
You
love
use
that.
the
I
That
love
she has
how
Snapchat to seduce
out of
Egress.
focus the jumping spider is.
jumping
And
spider.
like it's in focus for like the last frame, the dancing one.
Oh right.
And he's in
Amazing.
focus for the very final frame, just for like a half a second.
It's so good.
But yeah.
This is still a better. This is a much better love story than Twilight, of course. I should.
Oh fuck!
Just-
Now I gotta introduce like a complete opposite but equally viable love interest for Egress, and then we have to have team Spider
Love
Queen and
triangle.
team Who. Who would the
Oh,
other
no.
one be in that situation?
Her brother. No.
Crab woman.
Oh no.
Another
Egress
set of
turns out he's
giant creatures.
It's
bisexual. The Tsundere
actually
brother.
like a devil, one of the devils that's like a rebel, and so it's Spider Queen or like literal fucking demon.
Oh,
Choose.
man.
All right.
What
That's
a
a
brilliant story,
fiend.
Blackwell. This is masterful storytelling, I have to say.
Cinema. Absolute
Cinema.
This is cinema.
Absolute cinema. You'll love to see it.
Oh, yeah, Egress carries. He will actually make 2 copies of her the history that she gave me. I mean, I only have one right now. I'll make a copy, one for us and one that we're going to give to Kraghalar.
Yeah.
That's all.
You also received a very thorough learning of how the hive mind works, and how, despite it being a collective overall mind, it does quite often, at least usually, form, at least for her people specifically, into a sort of subconscious that can develop personality.
Mhm.
And so at the Empire's peak, they were all these actual spider people who were
Yeah,
their
like
own
her and her
people,
brother.
but were indeed linked at various levels. And so, like, generals would be able to coordinate these massive uniform attacks because they were actually
So,
able to
are we talking
direct
about
everyone
like
directly.
essentially like a spider version of the Illithid Empire?
I think so. I think that's
Holy
sort
shit.
of it. Yeah.
Except they're like not necessarily evil. Speaking of, how many of like the giant spider people were there? Was it just her and her brother?
Literally
Those
just
were the
those
only
2.
2 you saw. Alex saw figures of a few more down in the depths.
She's a single mother.
She
Oh,
did say that like right now it's very few of her people are truly left. You don't know if it's just her
Yeah,
family or not.
she's probably keeping that close to her chest, admittedly.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't want to
But
show all the cards. That makes
it
sense.
is clear that due to the massive like mass death and the ancient magics they know, to in order to continue the mind itself, they were able to modify certain spiders to contain a portion of the mind to continue, you know, growth
Okay,
and survival.
so just so we're clear, I was fully ready to spend all of my spell slots on enlarge.
That's
oh,
great. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I would have had at least 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
you would
8 minutes is all you need, buddy.
you would have blurred this to black, my guy.
We get
You would
Egress
have
back, and he's just like shriveled up, like that one name.
you like the alien.
Yeah,
Like
he looks
the
like the
alien.
5 levels of exhaustion.
And narrowly escaping being eaten alive, and the spider just telepathically called me. Oh my god.
Oh, by the way,
I'm
I
gonna
hand out the
send
box
something
of
in
ribbons.
memes.
This is
I'll
so
try to
stupid.
shuffle them up a little bit so it doesn't look like one was stolen. Anyway, just go to bed. Everything's fine. Nobody. Everything's fine.
Yeah,
Everything's
well, those things
amazing.
aren't to be just. Those things are to be like kept like around the gate. So like if somebody needs to go
Yeah,
out
yeah.
there for whatever reason.
This is
Yeah,
a
and
brief
Maybe-
I
reminder
think
that there actually
Mhm.
is like a purple lipstick kiss on Egress's cheek.
Oh wow.
they have lipstick. They kill whales.
Egress, roll a con save.
Shit.
Oh no.
Is this against poison?
Yeah,
I mean, it's been longer than an hour.
the legal effect is considered poison. Yes.
That's going to be a 19.
Yeah, you're able to succeed.
Amazing.
Oof.
Nothing happens.
What did I feel though? What was that?
Nothing.
Oh fuck!
What did he mean by this?
They're all
It
actually
wasn't.
serial evil.
It wasn't like an actual sting or bite. Well,
Oh,
sting,
just a little
more
peck.
like claw.
Oh yeah, just enough to like possibly poison me. Okay. Okay.
Now
My
she's into
man
bite.
Egress.
Poison resistance. Poison resistance. Poison resistance.
No.
We've all had fire. We've all seen the fire resistance and cold resistance memes. Now it's time for
Yeah.
poison resistance.
I think I could turn myself into a tree and then be immune to poison.
I don't think she'd want to fuck a tree, buddy. Not
No,
gonna
no, no.
lie.
It's a. What is it
Hey,
called?
hard as wood.
Wrath of nature.
I'm
Like,
sorry, that was dumb. That was so fucking stupid.
That was great. That was amazing. I
I'm
hope you feel
disappointed
bad
in
about
myself.
yourself, though. Yeah, good.
I'm scared.
I'm gonna go get my water.
You know what they say about scared and aroused egress.
Scare roused.
Egress was scaroused. He was so scaroused.
I mean, honestly, the intellectual discussion was probably peak right there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was literally the best conversation you've ever had in
Yeah.
memory.
Finally,
In
finally
memory.
Finally, a conversation with an over 10 intelligent individual where they aren't just bullying me.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, I love Alfred, but I think Alfred hates me.
I wouldn't
Alfred
be
gets a little
surprised.
quirky.
He's just a little silly guy. I wouldn't be surprised if Egress now has the spider at the top of his list of liked individuals.
It is. It is. It should be if it's not. It is.
I don't track NPC opinions, but yes.
I think you should track this one.
Yeah, she single-handedly
The
surpassed
romance
the
counter.
opinions of all of us.
Man, Man, it's almost like she said that she would love to sail and see the world. I wonder what that could
Are we
possibly
bringing?
Like in
Okay,
the
imagine.
Titanic scene when they're on the front of the ship.
Except she's huge, and I'm like, ugh.
My man casts enlarge on himself. The ship is very obviously like 40.
Okay,
Simply
okay,
make a
okay.
bigger ship.
I just want to put this situation in your minds. Imagine you're a dicking devil, right? You're doing like, yeah, we're evil pirating, and you look over your port side and you see a brig. You're like, oh, let's kill him. And then some guy with the spy glass is like, Captain, a
Guys,
15-foot haul a spider lady on the
there
boat.
go cheese hot.
Yar.
What a beautiful story.
Yeah, we
Yar,
just
what can
have,
a spider lady do to us? 3 seconds later, the entire like 30-person crew is massacred.
Covered in webs. Ooh, that's actually a great way to capture ships, isn't it?
Yeah, just to web them up.
It
Yeah.
would be actually pretty fucking sick if we did eventually have like in our fleet of pirate ships that were crewed entirely by spiders.
Or at least partially. Honestly,
Let's
Yes.
if they sent attaches, I'd be up for that. Them to like just send a couple of spiders to like just hang out at some of our ships.
Spider commandos. Oh my god.
Okay,
Yes,
actually, I have an idea. I remember
Like
one
fucking
time.
boarding parties.
make some of them invisible.
Okay,
we
Blackwell.
get the actual
Yes.
Helldivers 2 stalkers.
Remember a long time
Just
ago
cast
we used this,
invisibility on spiders.
the scrying ball to scry on Alfred, and he would immediately know and be like, "What? What?" and talk to us.
Yeah.
Could I do that right now? Right before I go to bed?
Do you want to scry her?
Not her. No. Alfred.
Okay. You scry Alfred, and
I'll be like, "Hey."
you see him in bed, and then like 3 seconds later after you go, hey, he's like, just bolts upright. He's like, "Ah, you! Oh, I almost blew you up. What? It's like midnight.
Good news.
What do you mean good news?
Queen Daedalin of the hive mind of Rachnia, or sorry, of the mind of Rachnia Majora would like to meet Lord Blackclaw.
Who?
She is the queen of the spiders on Rachnia Majora. We have struck a deal, and now we are friends.
Are you on mushrooms again?
No,
Why is there lipstick on your cheek?
no reason. No,
It
nothing.
It didn't rub off. You did not come off.
It's just permanently on there. It's a tattoo.
It's
Oh,
a
no.
tattoo now.
Honestly,
It's
sick
from-
tattoo. I'd keep
That
it.
would be a pretty sick tattoo, like real shit. Spider kiss.
Anyway,
Yeah.
just
That would be a good fucking story.
I promised her that her kingdom would be legitimized, and she would be an ally to us in River's Cove.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like, how
forward that to
urgent is
Blacklaw.
this? How do I need to like tell him now?
Not now. In the morning, maybe.
You hear a voice from the other side of the bed. Sweetie, what is it?
Oh,
Lay back down.
I turn off the Sky Ball.
No way, Alfred.
I actually can't turn it off. I just run away. So I'm out of range. The spell ends.
It's like that. It's like that clip of Moist Critical running out of the room.
I'm entering the anti-magic range.
Fear makes you weak, motherfuckers. When
You run away and you're unable to hear anything else as the spell ends.
I go to bed. I'm scared.
You go to bed.
And I'm scared.
He's asexual, but no one said he was aromantic.
Real.
Real.
No one said he was arrow.
What's that sexuality where like you're attracted to intelligence? What is that?
Sapiosexual?
Yeah, he might be that.
No, Zap just said that as a take on his own name, and that you're attracted to Zap because he's intelligent.
No, not true.
No, Sapio, not
That's not
Zappio.
Oh, I thought he said
Sapio.
Zapiosexual. My bad.
I might be a little Zappio.
That is a joke that
What?
Zap made, though.
That is a joke
That is
Zap
a joke
would
that Zap
do.
Nuh-uh.
It
I'm a
would
little
be.
capiosexual.
You're not
Whoa!
allowed to do that
What?
anymore. He's taken. He's taken.
Yeah.
None of the
No,
none
it
of the
shouldn't have been
boys
me.
none of the boys can
It
talk
should
about
have
his
been.
ass anymore. It's
I
only his
know.
girl now.
So sad. So
It's so
sad.
over.
No,
Should
but
have
oh
been
wait,
me.
I was gonna. I forgot I was gonna say like you
He
know,
may be married, but he's still for the boys, you know?
he, you know,
I don't know. I think that's up to her now, to be
Especially,
honest. I think it's
especially,
up to her.
Wait, hold on,
especially
I
if
know,
you might
Cap.
have a
It's not
long
up to him.
distance.
It's up to her.
Oh
Alex.
yeah, I was. Yeah, what was it? What was it?
Alex, if you are in bed, you hear a knock at your door.
Yes. What? I opened the door. Oh wait, I like crawl. I like roll out of bed, fall on the floor, and like slither up to the door and get up. And
You
open
hear
the
a
Do you
door.
mod
big
physics?
just thunk on the ground, on the floor, and then noises of just slithering over.
Is the snake girl here?
I opened the door. He's got like the you know how like like in anime they have like the little threes as their tired
Yes.
eyes. That's that's what you see. That's what you see. What is it? He still has the crown on. He sleeps with it on because he can't take it off.
You can't take it off.
Yeah, yeah. So,
The crown
Theoretically,
isn't like straight up, it's like floppy,
Oh,
so that
okay,
he can
okay.
actually go to sleep comfortably.
So it can move around its head, but he can't take it
It
off.
can
Is
change
the
its
situation?
form. It's a not
Oh,
sentient. It's not sentient, but it is magic.
hmm.
And I wouldn't
malleable.
be that bad because then I'd be like, you can't actually get long rests because you need a very specific type of pillow, otherwise you're gonna like accidentally try to remove it while you're sleeping and you're gonna die.
Thinky.
but yeah, what's up? What Alexander's there?
So the spell ceremony, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does it have to be two humanoids?
Let me. Alex will think for 2 seconds, and he'll open his like little booklet.
It's like two creatures that are willingly
I
joined
think it's
together in
two
matrimony.
willing
Actually, it isn't
creatures.
even two. You can ceremony. It's as many as you want. Polygamy is legal in D&D.
No,
Well, I
there's
mean, it's
no.
possible.
Okay.
It's not
It's
necessarily
possible.
legal because that's up to like campaign and
Okay,
shit.
he flips through his book. He like looks through it. He's trying to like find the right page. He flips back and forth trying to figure it out. He's still half asleep. Gets to it. And he goes. Oh, wedding. Here it is. You touch two adult humanoids willing to be bonded together in marriage.
Fuck!
The
And I
next 7
slammed the
days.
door.
It doesn't even let me finish. And Alex just throws up his arms, throws his little booklet back, and just rolls back into bed. And the crown just flops back in.
Oh, yeah.
Wharp, wharp. I can't
Poor
get
you
to
guys.
AC.
Bold of you to assume that I wouldn't classify her as a humanoid enough for ceremony to work.
I've been.
Exactly.
I remember she's
How many times have we not said humanoid when
Yeah,
referring
Well, she's
to
a hybrid, so it's weird.
We'll see. But
I just cast True Polymorph on her for like 1 minute, and then you're technically humanoid when it happened.
yeah,
Her
next
brother shows up and he's just like, traitor!
Yeah. I was gonna say this is like for every girl I've ever talked to, every single one has called me their wife. I don't know what it's what
I don't know
it's
why it
about.
happens.
How
I
many
don't know why it
times do
happened.
you tell them that you'd rather stay at home cleaning than work a 9 to 5?
More than once, but like I don't
That's
know.
why. That's why. That's why. There you go.
Yeah. Have you considered it's you?
Yeah,
Have
that's
you
what, like, is that
considered
me?
that
Is it
you're
the
more of a wife than a husband?
like is it
And
is
there's
it
nothing wrong with that.
it's who I is
There's
it like is
nothing
it
wrong
me?
with
Is it just
And there's
people I
nothing wrong with
attract?
that.
It's
Do
weird.
what you're gonna do, homie.
Yeah,
I
you can be
know.
a stay-at-home husband.
No,
Who's gonna judge
yeah,
you?
this is awesome. He's probably asleep right now. But yeah.
So
My
we go
man
to
is
sleep.
considering texting her and being like, "Yo, why you call me your wife so much?"
I
If
already
I was a
asked her.
giant spider, would
You
you marry
already.
me?
Yeah, because I brought it
This
up
is
like
urgent. I need to know.
Kev is really saying you got the 9 to 5,
We
but I
found
would
the like
rather die.
new
So
version of the
absolutely
"Would you
stay
still
home and
love
make
me if I
up.
was a worm?"
Would you
Yeah.
love
A
me if I
giant
was a
spider.
giant spider?
Yes.
Oh, I think she would. Anyways,
Um,
enough about me.
do we
Sorry.
just want to end it off there?
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
do want to end it off
Happy
there.
ending. We can have a happy
Happy
session.
ending. Before
Yeah,
we die.
before we die.
Well, we're going to the crag colors first for at least a day.
Well, we might be
Do
interrupted
you
on the way
think
there.
that
No, don't
the
worry.
I can teleport
Don't
us.
worry.
I can
He
teleport us. Remember?
stalks. He waits. He knows when his time is.
I have transport via plants, and since I have eidetic memory, I can just remember a tree I saw there, and I can teleport us there.
Yeah, exactly.
I
I can only do that
wonder.
once a day, though. Once a day.
Once a day, so we need to find a place to stay there so we can
And do not get in trouble. Do not alert the authorities because we have no exit plan till the second day.
There probably not any wanted posters of our actual faces, right?
Well, like where so?
What did I put as like the canon location? Was it just like on the back of a fucking turtle or what?
It was on the border between Mudwatchia and Kandahar, like on the north border.
okay?
Okay.
You say,
Color.
Dane, you say don't do anything, don't alert the authorities. You know, Tynan is enough of a dumb fuck to look at his own wanted poster and like go to some random passerby and be like, "Oh, come on, that doesn't look like anything like me."
Okay, Flynn
Please.
Rider. Okay, Flynn Rider. Get
Please.
out of here.
North of the border. I need to double check my
not that
world
big.
Well,
map for that.
on the north border. Like there's the southern border they connect and the north border they connect.
Of Kandahar and
Yeah.
Mudwatchia? There's only one
Yeah.
real border there, buddy.
Oh, okay, never mind. There's just that one border. Like right
Man,
on the
you want to know what pirate cove that's closest to?
fuck.
The Dicking Devils.
But do the Dicking Devils know what we look like?
And would the Digging Devils be in that place? Because again, we're teleporting there. We're not
Teleport.
sailing.
We're not sailing.
I mean, of course, if they are there, it's probably for their own personal agendas.
Exactly.
Would the Kindaharans oh god, are they working together? Are they in the cahoots? That would suck.
Again,
No,
Craglahars is a independent place. It does not fall under Mudwatchia or Kindaharan laws and regulations, which
You're
means
telling me
their
pirates are going to
trading,
college?
which means their laws for trading regulations may be more open.
Right, so we just don't go to port ever.
As you have a lot of students who are in need of perhaps attention increasing drugs or alcohol that perhaps are not as allowed in the dorms as one could think.
So let's just stay in the library and not go anywhere else.
How do we make Adderall?
Oh
Yeah,
fuck, I
can we
forgot
convince...
I minimized the memeing, so right now the dancing jumping spider is just a still.
No! No!
No! How could you do this to me? There we go.
I'm
Give
looking at
him a
more
dance.
spider
Let him
pictures.
dance. Let him keep dancing.
But you know, it's late. I'm gonna.
I have
It
a
is very late.
I have a presentation to make that's due tomorrow. Ugh.
Yeah.
Can we produce
Bye,
Adderall
guys.
in this universe?
I'm gonna
Wait.
head out. Bye bye.
All right,
Bye,
see ya.
Cap.
Congrats. Congratulations, Egress.
Shut up.
If Kuchiha were here, he would shake the mistletoe at you. You didn't even need this, did you, you little tiger?
Why didn't you come help me?
You didn't need any
I'm kind of
help.
glad you didn't. That was very awesome. That was very stimulating.
He
Like
just
it going over his head.
We're fading to black, and we're calling it a night on the stream. Good night, stream. Good night.
Intellectually
Uh,
intellectually stimulating.